let's kick some butt.
Blessed be.
Yeah.
Blessed be the name of Leander. Oh, Leander. Oh, I got shit for you guys.
What? What?
Hello?
Hold up.
Oh.
You can read the thing. I know what happened.
I hope so.
Previously on Everything is Awful all the time.
Previously,
USA.
Yule did not kill Emmrys. Hey.
Hey.
Yule did not kill Emmrys. That's a big one. So anyway, away we go off to our doom. We retrace our steps back to the Temple of Rhiannon, where we have we travel via teleportation circle thanks to Gwain, and we split up into 2 rooms. Team Zeek being Kieran, Runo, and Inu. Team Emmrys being Mira, Gwain, and Yule. Some interesting roleplay with Pater and Tana switching back and forth.
Really good.
That was very interesting.
And then we get to more fat in just a few minutes.
Very skilled, very skilled. I'm interested to
perhaps.
see where this goes. Anyway,
yeah, dude.
goblin move right there.
I am a goblin. If
You
I
are
were
a
to be a
goblin.
race, it definitely is, unfortunately, the case.
So, Team Zeek.
Team Zeek?
Team Zeek basically has to fight through a spectral ocean lighthouse, which thanks to Inu, they just basically crash through.
That was so sick!
Yeah.
Inu Cannonball!
Clutch.
What's the term where we just
Fastball special.
fastball special through the lighthouse?
Very proud.
It was tight.
And there they find this wet wolf
This wet
who
wolf!
turns into Zeek. Zeek, reborn, golden and white, when he comes back to life. Team Emmrys, on the other hand, finds himself in this traveling camp where they find a feral Vulpine woman who meets them. Because Yule just decides right away to light up that beacon and see where they're going and get straight to the point.
Yeah, he does. Sick.
After some convincing that they're there to help Emmrys, they see Elian sitting outside. Gwain does a weird thing where he creates an illusion of himself that's just basically standing there going, yeah, while he sneaks into the tent.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
I'm waiting for TV Gwain.
I see.
So, inside the tent is a young boy Emmrys. Super special smart boy writing in his books.
He was.
And, you know, expressing fear, Gwain makes this bargain for the true adult Emmrys to appear. But outside, Elian's going to town on Mira and Yule. Yule, who actually did for a minute think that this was Elian, thought, oh, my friend is here.
Oh, buddy.
Oh.
It was not. It was something evil in Emmrys's mind, or a reflection of what he thought Elian was. So after some convincing, both Zeek and Emmrys returned from the grave, and we were all yoinked out of the spectral plane of their minds.
Slightly unclear.
Yeah, slightly unclear how we did this, but mind and body are back, and we left off all kind of collapsed on the floor, where Seraphine was also just completely spent.
It's very good.
Above
very
board,
good.
I think we realized that we were not in the same realm because
Yeah.
you had the ability to manipulate your surroundings with your mind and whatnot, and I did not have that skill as Zeke.
Yeah, if
So,
if
there's something going on.
I had hoped to telegraph, and if I did not clearly, through something going wrong with Seraphine trying to push through and connect to Zeek and struggling to do that, and not struggling in the same way when she reached over and connected to Emmrys, that the same deal was not going on between the two of them. Small thing before we start.
Small thing?
Small Christmas gifts for each of you. This for Pedro. This for Alex.
Somebody gets spoiled.
This for Craig, and Craig is not here. I gave you yours already.
Yes, I loved
got
it.
to see you.
That's so cool.
This.
Oh my god. She's so horrid. I love her.
Yes.
What a lie. That's my
Impossible is here.
I need to go grab something.
Scripture.
Thank you, Suzanne.
Heavily
You're
into
welcome.
Fuck your phone.
I
That's fine.
don't know
What do
these
the answers
items.
look like?
Fuck yeah.
Does it oleander?
It does not.
It's the scriptures.
She's terrible. I love her.
So good.
I see.
That's why we shouldn't have a live action One Piece.
What's that line from like Deadpool? It's like, it's so ugly. I love it.
Is that Deadpool? Did you say Deadpool?
No, Ant-Man.
Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo also.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking of Ant-Man. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like Lilo loves that little like
Yes.
doll.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um,
Many such cases.
but I wanted to get you all a little something for your characters, and thank you for making such incredible characters. And if you are not sticker people, let me know. Let me know what kind of people you are. Are you magnet people? Are you shirt people? Tell me.
I hope
I
that
will do whatever.
most of us are shirt people, Shishay.
people.
Like,
Listen, just because someone is forced to wear shirts does not mean that they are shirt people.
good point.
I'm forced to wear shoes. I am not a shoe people.
Okay, that's
listen.
real. That's very real.
I am not a shoe people. Shoes. Yay!
Beautiful.
Trash. Trash man.
I got one for
It is.
Kieran said trust-free archer.
yeah, Kieran's is Golden Wings that
Secret
says
text.
Trust the Archer. I like that.
I like that a lot.
Inspiration for recap.
Yeah.
Who brought snacks? Inspirations.
Thank you.
Inspirations. Thank you so much. I'm glad someone's eating the bell peppers.
Yeah, they're good.
Booze, yes, that contributes to
Are
snacks.
those your sizes?
Yeah, don't forget as many. I don't drink, so you can.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Did you get inspiration yet?
I did. Yes, for recap.
Okay, I was gonna say did not, then you should have to put it.
Guys, I have not seen him up close.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
And feel free to pass these around.
He's
too.
so heroic.
Yes.
He's so gallant, guys.
Oh my god.
I love him so much. How are you making him leave?
I love Zeek.
Well, you run games, right?
I was,
So-
yes. I was just thinking as I was putting these guys
What do you
out
make them
earlier, how awesome the common note of the snow beneath their feet is, and how connective that is for all of them. I just love it so much. Ah. Okay, speaking of, last we awoke, most of us.
I was heavily considering bringing like a big hoodie today.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is the way. Do it. I will always support.
You always keep it nice, like just warm enough in here that I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to wear that for a whole session.
We need our own, like for this one. We all got bless Yume and all her creations
Yeah.
for my other campaign, and everyone has one of those hoodies, and it brings us great joy.
That's so fun.
I made a. I haven't been putting it out because I don't want anyone to feel pressured. But I did make or put together an Epiphany shirt. It's surrounded by eyes and shards of glass.
Okay, let me see that. I gotta see that.
Okay. But I was gonna make that your sticker. That's why I made it. But then you said that, and I was like, oh, this gotta be the sticker.
Okay, well, okay, yeah.
So.
I feel like I can put that one. I feel like I can put the Epiphany one in other places. So I feel like I can't like just.
This one of the people are gonna see that and be like,
what the fuck is that?
Fair.
Like the peppers.
So you say, wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
I'd like to know what before.
The group reemerges from the various states in which they found themselves, all except for a couple. Except for Seraphine, who is currently unconscious.
Enu is unconscious.
Enu, who is currently unconscious.
Wow.
Someone else was currently unconscious. I feel like, yeah, Kieran.
Kieran.
I was like, it was 2 people from Team Zeek were
Yep.
unconscious coming back through the
Battle
wall of
time.
fire.
Yep.
So 3 currently unconscious. What's his face?
Enu, like, fastball specialed into this place and fastball specialed her right out. It's like...
Did.
I was impressed.
Right, I
She
think
said-
it was like, get ready for heels.
This is one giant game of volleyball and I am the ball.
We're like super exhausted, aren't we? Like,
Yeah,
what
you guys
level
have
are
4
we?
levels
Yes.
of exhaustion.
4, is it 4?
4 levels of
Yeah.
exhaustion.
Oh.
That
hurts.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we using... Yeah, I was gonna say, we're using original or new resurrection rules?
Original as far as I'm tracked.
Okay. So it's not 4...
I'm planning on going through in the new year.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna make it a series so that it doesn't feel like such a chore of going through the new 2024 rules, and that way I will be through them, and then if we all want to switch over to that, we can decide to do that. But for now, still continuing on the.
Because this is just the resurrection spell?
Yes.
Okay.
Coming back from the dead is an ordeal. The target takes -4 penalty to all. So it's not 4 levels of exhaustion.
Yes.
It's a -4 penalty to all attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks.
Oh.
And you get to reduce that penalty
By 1.
by 1 every long rest.
Okay, I need like some sort of tracker, or reminder for this.
Mm-hmm.
This is wisdoms.
Yeah.
You have that little clicker somewhere.
Dawn.
I think I have them.
You want me to make you? a little-
Actually,
Oh, yeah,
I have... No, because
And it's like, I just keep track of my thing.
No.
I'm just better
I
than
just
you.
keep notes.
I'm kind of better than you because I use Dice Cloud. Dice Cloud is an open source free anyway. But no, genuinely, the site, the particular library that I use in it, it literally has like
negative.
those penalties
Oh, nice.
built
And you
into it,
can-
and every time that I hit long rest, it reduces
Grave
it.
fatigue.
Sweet.
So
That's the stuff.
That's pretty good.
I'm tracking that.
That's the stuff. I'm sure there's
For
something that you could
avoiding.
put that on your sheet, buddy.
Mhm.
I tried so hard to make an in-between session work for Craig's sake since he wasn't able to be here now
Yeah.
or the last resurrection session, but y'all, it did not work. But speaking of Craig, Ricard is already rushing forward immediately when Seraphine fell.
Ricard. I mean, he is, but
I mean,
wait.
You can go next. Ricard he had an action prepared.
He did.
So he's going to leap forward and cast. She's looking really, really bad. So he's gonna do. How much does he have? He's not gonna do
IGUE.
Thank you. Stab you in the stomach, sir.
You don't have cure wounds? Bold, Craig. Bold to not have cure wounds on here.
He does. Okay.
What does he have? Hold on.
He's the cleric.
I know that cracks me
word?
up.
Am I? You have cure wounds, don't you?
Gwain.
Yeah.
No.
Whoa.
Never leave home
So
without it.
I guess I'm never leave home without it.
I'm pretty.
So I guess he's
think
casting healing word. So he casts healing word on Seraphine for 13 points of health. That basically goes into
It's
her
a
like
whisper, it's like,
defibrillator.
get better.
Get better. Your god sucks.
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and
Right.
prayers.
Sorry.
Stars beat sun, bitch.
I would take thoughts and prayers a lot more if it actually healed me from shit.
And she, and just barely, like, she's still clinging on to the dregs of life, but is awake. And then he immediately turns and looks around to everyone else around. Yeah, I think, he's gonna see these two
Yeah.
unconscious. So he's gonna rush immediately for one of you. I'm just gonna roll a real quick die for who he sees first.
Cool.
Kieran. So he sees Kieran first. He's gonna rush over to Kieran and cast a healing word on you as well, my guy. How many
love it.
does he have? He has.
Negative 4 on all my rolls.
What is everyone else's? What do you say? What's your response as you come back to yourselves in this space? Except for Enu because she's still unconscious.
Yeah, she's still
11
unconscious.
points of healing to use.
Yeah, I would sort of ask, like, so, physical state that the brothers are in.
Yeah.
Like, are we, like... Because obviously, like, we're coming back from the dead, like, lol.
Yeah.
But, like, otherwise, like...
You are whole, but consider like, I'm considering you as like, what's his face? Christian Bale in that one role. Just like very emaciated.
Yeah.
The road.
And,
The
huh?
road.
The road, yes. Just very emaciated and weak in both affect and
That would not.
feeling.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so just
Those are the
really
ones.
run down, very thin, as though, you know, you go, sort of like coming back from a coma.
Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
But
So, Enu's not up, but, Emmrys is.
He is. And we were buried with our weapons right nearby, right?
Mira took your weapons,
Okay, that's right.
specifically. And Runo took your notebook. But you have all your regular stuff with you.
Leave me alone.
Listen, they're carrying
I
your
know.
bill on out into the universe.
It doesn't feel like it.
But Emmrys really wanted his notebook buried with him in the dirt.
No. No, okay. So what I think happens here is, like, and also, what state are we in as we come back? Are we are we lying down? Are we like?
They exhumed you first. We talked
Okay,
about that.
yeah.
So yeah, you were lying down, but you're not like covered in dirt or whatever.
Okay.
You had been had rocks put over you, but you're just lying there in basic clothes.
Cool. Yeah, Emmrys is going to roll to his feet,
Okay.
and immediately cast Shadowblade.
Okay.
And he is looking for Elian.
Okay. Make me a real quick perception check.
Sure, how
You cast Shadowblade. I don't know what everyone else does who's immediately around you. What's Yule's response to that? Who's next to Emmrys? It's Yule, Mira, and Gwain.
Gwain, like I said before, is leaping down to his friend and casting Cure Wounds on her.
Okay.
Let me go see my spell slots for Gwain.
That's a 13 minus 5 for 8.
Oh my god.
You got gunk in your eye, you know, like crust.
He already had a -1 to wisdom. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you don't see Elian immediately around you.
Uh-huh.
The last thing you remember
Oh, I got many those things.
is her leaning over to you and saying those final words and your response.
Yes.
So it feels like she should be right there as
Yeah.
you sit up. But who is there is Mira, and she's actually going to just step in and like hug you from behind, but it's
Uh-huh.
like half hug, half restrained.
yeah.
And she's gonna be like, easy, it's all right,
Hold on, I have to indicate that I'm playing as Emerson, not you.
Yeah.
Yay! Return of the glasses.
I couldn't find the ears. I
Aw!
kept on looking for them. I don't know where I put
I
them.
was telling everyone in my other game about the ears,
No.
and I was telling them about the owl mask and then the ears, and they were like, "This group is so awesome." I was like, "I know."
We're pretty cool.
But yeah, just like restrained by her, as he's sort of,
Easy. You're all right.
where are we?
We're outside the temple where you died, but you're not dead. You're alive.
Elian.
She's not here. She's not with us anymore. She's not dead either. That makes it sound like she's dead. Unfortunately, she's not dead, but she's not with the group anymore. You're safe. It's all right.
He sort of gives like a nudge about like, let me go.
Let me know. Okay.
Yeah.
She's gonna let go. She's gonna step back,
Mhm.
but her hands are kind of like, "You good?"
He dismisses the blade. He can still recall it if he wants to in the next few minutes, but then sort of listen. It needs to be said.
We gotta establish some shit.
But at which point he like goes up to her and like hand on her arm is like, you know, she did this to me.
We just learned that. We didn't know.
Yule says from behind, We know because Rick told us and then showed us through your own eyes. So I guess in a way we all felt it too.
Mm.
Althea! Althea! Oh my god!
Who's that?
This is right. Oh, you're. Okay.
That's not my name.
Okay, I'm not leaving you again. That is the. More!
Are they back? Do we?
You did it. You did great. You did amazing. Great job. You did so great.
Okay. She passes back out.
Great.
But now not in like a I
Yeah,
run out of
I'm
HP
tired.
way.
I'm tired of it.
Does he need to roll a death save at this point?
If no one else is jumping immediately to Inu's rescue, then immediately after Ricard.
Inu's still down.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's unconscious.
Shit. You was gonna go.
Thank you.
I thought you had been gotten already.
No.
Yule will go and.
I think it's gone in the wrong way.
I'll use Cure Wounds on you
Thank you.
because I actually have it.
So much shade. Let's go.
The sass!
How much?
Let's see.
Greg, this is what you get.
1d8 plus 5.
Bruno is leaning
19
against the wall
points
and
to
drinking.
Althea.
I can't hear you both at the same time. What? Bruno's doing what?
Bruno is against looking at the wall, looking at two resurrected members, and just like, it's gonna be a long night, and just keep drinking.
Sitting against the wall and drinking?
Drinking.
Okay, we love that. You know what, buddy?
9.
Yeah. Start making this bitch roll some
Yeah.
goddamn saves and
Yeah.
clicking all the goddamn
Yeah.
time. Thank you.
Yeah!
And here we go.
Roll me a con save.
God. If it's about alcoholism, I think he has advantage on it.
If it's about alcoholism.
That's-
Advantage to be alcoholic? Like,
Being
what are you
poisoned.
saying?
Yeah,
Dwarves
that's
get
what
advantage of being
happens.
poisoned.
You're not a dwarf. You're an elf.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're
He's a
back
chunky
for
elf.
That's just
Stout.
rotund.
Yeah.
Rotund is a term, and I have a 19 on the save.
Okay. You ain't drunk yet.
Like, mechanically?
It would be like a debuff if you weren't drinking. Because of withdrawal, right?
Yes. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like, you really want to be an alcoholic? Is that the sphere you want to bring this into? Because we can do that.
Oh boy.
You think that's going to be an
I'm just
advantage?
saying-
You don't
I'm
understand
A
alcoholics.
con and a will debuff.
Yeah,
Yes.
This feels like a strange thing to put mechanically, but...
A small
Listen,
charisma
I'm going to make it
buff.
work. Small charisma buff.
Have you ever heard about those, like...
Small dex buff. Dex buff? That depends on how the drink hits you, right?
Yeah.
Like, ooh,
What'd you drink?
A small dex buff. But
small temp HP.
Yeah.
Because, like, you
Feeling-
can take blows and not, like, and go on when you shouldn't be able to go on. That's what I'd do.
But large debuffs for withdrawals. So
Yes.
negative HP.
You guys ever heard about those,
negative
like,
dex.
old unofficial D&D books that have, like, little, like, magic STDs in them?
Oh, I remember
Buck
that.
fucking wild.
That's
I remember those.
That makes me not happy.
Yeah, no, it's...
That makes me
It was,
unhappy.
No,
weird.
they're
It was a
close.
weird time in D&D.
5e feels like it was the good time to come on in.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, yes.
I agree. I do love Pathfinder, but I've devoted a lot of my
Never again as a
many
DM.
hours of my life. Okay, so
Mhm.
Bruno's drinking. Gwain is heals. You put more what? 11? You said
19.
15? 19 points of healing into Althea.
Just playing the biggest thing.
Eating
I
has 9 hit points, thanks to you.
Amazing. Yeah, Ricard looks over and gives you a nod of gratitude because he's just jumping through trying to heal people.
Yeah.
Gwain's gonna
she
just
gives
keep
you a
healing
thank you
until
as
she's
she
fully
makes
healed. So
Okay. All right.
right.
Yes.
I think likewise that Ricard is going to drop another healing word. He's not going to worry about Althea.
But that bitch doesn't have like prayer of healing or something.
I'm not seeing any of that stuff, which
Ricard, we gotta talk,
cracking me
Ricard.
up. I'm only seeing healing word.
Oh, I can do a prayer of healing. Yule's gonna start to.
Do that prayer.
You guys are
Oleander.
Oleander.
All right.
This is not working.
Yeah. As all of the can I want to know if Emmrys caught the detail that multiple people were resurrected right now.
That what?
That multiple people were resurrected right now.
I mean, Zeke is literally 2 feet from you.
Okay,
so,
so-
that is not something that you have to catch.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, dying sucks.
Yes, don't do it again.
I'm good. Hey, listen, we're talking.
Ruda hits him with flask.
Bruno! I thought this was a health potion. What the fuck? Bruno.
There you
Bruno.
go. Don't drink it all!
He takes it back.
Thank you, Zeke. Zeke! Secretly does a divine sense to make sure.
Listen, you never know. That's so funny.
You gotta turn over and look at Emmrys. You look terrible.
You shouldn't have looked like this. What? Did she get you too?
No, buddy, I was just being a little shit.
No, he was gotten
Wait,
by
what?
one of
I
the
mean,
one of the void blades got him. I don't think he doesn't know.
Doesn't.
I killed that bitch, didn't I?
Who?
That bitch
The void
fucking
blade?
stabbed me in the... Ow.
You killed the void blade, but it was Elian that killed him.
Wait, what?
Fucking Elian killed Emmrys.
Okay, I'm not just 6 feet under, right? 'Cause you killed her, right?
That's been about 10 minutes, right? And everybody gets a short rest.
Again, well, this is another
Everyone
mission where
gets a
just
short
like
rest.
see all this shit happen. Resurrection, a prayer, divine sense, and just like another night at the Eclipse.
Bruno, roll me a perception check. Oh, I was gonna say something and I forgot it. That was what it was. You set off your divine sense.
Mm-hmm.
You have your consecrated temple behind you. You sense no undead nearby. Interestingly, though, Zeke now reads as celestial.
Done. Yeah, man,
Seraphine the Dawnblade.
I've long spoke celestial.
You
When
speak
did you-
celestial,
Yeah,
right?
Never mind, he already knew that, I forgot.
I think we already, yeah. 20.
Let's look.
21.
Yeah.
All right.
You're some.
Alive, kicking. So, where'd you guys
Explain
bury Elliot?
Elian's
They-
still alive.
Didn't.
You guys...
We didn't know until just recently that she was the one who did this.
Oh, great. Okay, so you come here, resurrected me from the dead, to use my supreme hunting skills to catch her, and murder that bitch.
Miro just looks at you all.
I
All
know.
right, this is great. No, good plan.
I
Doc.
know
good
for
plan.
a fact that
Do
you
what
feel just as terrible as I do, and you're immediately ready to go and take bloody vengeance.
Come on, bitch. Don't compare like you know. I'm as fatigued as you are. Clearly not. Since when? Since when? Since when?
Elian's not on the
That's
to-do
terrible.
list.
I think
So,
I feel like
Arrest.
maybe she's on Kieran's to-do list, but we'll
who's
get
this?
to
Who's
there.
this freaking nature?
You are looking at a girl? She's not monstrous anymore.
Oh no, but I saw you do monster. Like,
Oh, it's
yeah,
true.
I
Okay, no,
I
that's
saw
true.
you do
Yeah.
monstrous shit.
Okay, true. I forgot about that.
I'm grateful. Don't get twisted. Love a freaking nature.
Inu, Zeke.
Mira puts her hand on Inu's shoulder and says, Inu's great.
That's high praise right there.
She's also, now that, what's-his-face,
Okay.
Emmrys has put away his shadow sword, she is going to turn him toward her. Because he's like a foot shorter than her, right?
I'm pretty. I don't remember how tall he is. I can.
I thought I remembered you
It's a
describing
good-
him
it's a
slightly
good-
short-
it's a good image, so
slightly
go
short.
with it.
Anyway, and she just pulls him into a hug and just like hugs him really tightly
It takes him a second, but he does reciprocate.
for like 30 seconds.
Uh-huh.
And she doesn't say anything. She seems like she wants to,
Mm-hmm.
and then doesn't, and then just like gives you a pat on the back.
Actually, like as we're like being held in that way, he does whisper in her ear.
Okay.
Did you try your best?
To do what? Fucking kill Elian? Because, yeah, kind of. I don't know, I would have had to hurt someone else in our party to kill her. And.
Bro, you're in the movie. Turn your shit on silent.
The worst is when this bitch, it's not your fault, is when this bitch texts in the middle of a session and his is this huge long thing that starts with.
And I usually like swipe it
I'm like,
before
put
I
your
say
phone
more.
on silent, bitch! What are you doing? Anyway,
For
Yeah,
science.
I'll do it.
she asks, best at what?
What makes you feel so bad that you're crushing my spine?
Clearly not. And she puts some distance between the two of you, or you would never have died in the first place. But we have you back.
He's just giving her this like kind of sad expression.
I'm sorry. I let you down.
I don't think I could ever harbor any resentment towards you, Mira. Not for that.
Hey, bro, you starving? I'm fucking starving.
Delicate is over, and you. Fuck, yes, I am absolutely.
Does Zeke have white hair now?
Yeah. I think that's true comment, John.
Bitch.
Ah,
Runo,
Yeah,
that's
as
what you
you're
were commenting on a
standing
second
back,
That's what you were
Um,
commenting on a second ago.
sort of just
Saying
watching,
there's hair.
excuse me, everything as it's happening, and with a little bit more distance and space. You rolled a 22?
21.
21, okay. It's a little bit trickier to read weather here in the Endless Eclipse. Because, you know, it's always dark. But you notice with a 21 that despite it always being cold, a drop in the temperature and the wind picking up a bit, and that draws your eyes to the trees where the leaves are rustling and moving, and up to the sky where the stars are occluded by gathering clouds.
It's like, hello, this is Bruno. Not sure if you remember me, but hello. This is very nice and everyone's hurting, so maybe we should find shelter.
let's go inside.
Yes.
Perfect. Why not?
Ricard, can you put a bubble at the entrance to make sure nothing comes in Temple?
Ricard, no, you gotta explain your fucking bubble. Because
Walk
where
and
the
talk,
fuck was
walk
your
and
bubble?
talk. Yes, walk and talk, Zeke.
Yeah, I'll let him walk me up the thing.
Seraphine does, she sort of gets to her feet and she's like, I have to go, I have to get back.
Boom, full hug. Pow.
From Gwain?
Yeah,
What, is it okay?
just holding her for a minute.
I do not currently have the strength to make you let go of me.
Good.
So maybe not flying out is a good idea.
Pulls back.
Okay.
Are you going to be safe to return?
Yes.
No!
Please calm down.
If you all move into the temple, Ricard follows your instructions and sets a shielding bubble
Yes.
on
The
at the entrance.
Says nothing. Hopefully,
He
nothing
he
comes
says
in.
we want this
It is
at the
right.
entrance,
Cool.
not around us.
It's
I like around us.
There is quite a number at this point. We'll still fit as snugly as we have previously.
Big sleepover.
I can do mine as well. That is certainly an option.
More bubbles is good.
No offense to Ricard, but last time he did a bubble, I got stabbed in the stomach.
I'm so sorry.
He got pulled away. It was not his fault.
Well,
Okay,
the
whatever
first,
drinks.
well, the
That
first
sounds
time
great.
that I did one, I had my throat ripped out. So,
Mira's like, yeah,
Oh.
that did happen.
Oh,
She
is it?
doesn't say that, but nods like,
Yeah.
yeah, that did happen.
I think everyone's just like, it's always a toss-up. You know what? It doesn't feel like it for me, but presumably for all of you. Ricard, for old times, let's go ahead and make that again.
I love that for old times and hopefully many new ones. And he casts his side of the. dome.
He says that, and Emmrys glances to you and says, "We'll find out," and helps make the circle.
Okay.
Bruno is now.
Yay, safe bubble.
Bruno is paranoid more than ever now about like this thing is like, and then he's gonna be actively watched, and he's going to make sure that he puts his hand on the ground so for his tremor sense. So if anything happens from down below, he knows what's up.
Got it. Very good. Noted.
Enya would sort of like sidle up to you and be like, "What are you scared of?"
Everything?
That's a terrible answer if you're going to live in this world.
Well, you can be scared of everything, just the variance of everything. So, for example, Inu, you're great. You terrify me a little bit, just a little.
Yeah.
And then there are my siblings, and your siblings are very scary.
Mhm.
That's sort of very various. And then my siblings, to a variance
Yeah.
also.
Let's talk about that.
Not his
Mom.
fault.
I'm whispering to Inu.
Huh? You were walking me up the stairs.
This was after the bubble was established. and
Yeah,
you're like,
you
"Alright,
fair
But,
enough.
but in fairness to him, the bubble is established, which
It's
means
only
that
about
we're,
10 v
which
1.
means that like the 15 of you are sitting in
Thank
a
you.
Small
Room.
yeah.
no bigger than this.
Yeah.
So you can make me a stealth check if you're trying specifically to whisper to Inu. It's gonna be a higher DC, but make me a stealth check.
Hello, this is Bruno.
That's also fair.
That's
God damn it.
yeah. But as you're sort of like doing this and explaining this, Inu, sort of like she reaches out to you and like hesitates a little bit, but then does very slowly puts a hand on your shoulder.
Yeah.
How can I help?
Well, it would be nice that if we don't talk about my connection to the void belly so easily with Seraphine and probably Zeek right now. At least until we've all had some rest. And maybe not a bubble that will put me in a adventurous area where I cannot get away so easily.
And I'll keep my eyes out as well. Would that help?
You have been eyes, so I will gladly take it.
Her shoulder winks at you.
That's it. Let's not get used to that. Thank you.
One of those quotes you can only have in this campaign.
Yeah.
Craig wrote to.
I do that shit too much. I didn't get inspiration for that.
Huh?
I'm joking, but I'm joking.
Do you not have? I thought you already had
No.
inspiration.
Never inspiration. Who
No.
shoulder weight?
That's
You already have
Shoulder weight.
inspiration, right?
That's why I'm joking, because I was like, I do this all the
Listen,
time.
I've said before that I want y'all to tell me when you feel like an inspiration is earned. I'll say no if not. I have and I will.
Truth.
Craig wants to make it known and make sure we all know that he usually moves Prayer of Healing in and out, and if he had been here, that would have been
Okay. Alright.
Like,
Heard, chef.
Heard ya.
But I think that she just sort of like, but she does that, but then no, I think you guys just essentially say, Inu and Runa are just kind of like this like prolonged eye contact. Yeah, exactly.
Prolonged eye contact. Prolonged eye contact.
I cast disguise self to look like Bo Burnham. No, but then you see her like put a hand on Runa's shoulder and give sort of like an intense look, and then kind of nods, and she just gives your arm just like a little something, and
Another arm. She gives her arm another arm.
Yeah. No, but
Let me give
and then
you a
just mentally
hand.
she's sort of like, I'll let you know if anybody comes close.
Yes.
Mira
You don't have to
leans
be
slightly
vigilant on your own.
toward Kieran and goes, I hate it when they do that.
It is nice being able to hear conversations.
Right?
I try not to judge
They're having a
because I
conversation.
do it too.
Bruno is shy.
The fuck Bruno is? Come here, Bruno!
I'm like,
Get something grabs you by there. Those scruffy collars. You little elusive bitch!
I am.
How many weeks have I been trying to wrangle out information from you, trying to be nice about it, trying to not grab you by the scruff of your collar? God, I'm really tired.
Maybe you should go to sleep.
Then I got stabbed!
Ah, that is unfortunate.
You owe me at least one stabbing.
What?
Either I'm gonna stab you, or you stab something I choose.
Why do I owe you a stabbing? I'm
Cause
not.
it's your bitches! They can't
You
stab
don't
me!
know. You don't know
Does-
with the void blade.
Does Zeke know that?
Zeke was the only one who was putting two and two together before they showed up and started stabbing us.
Yeah, he
Okay,
sent.
cool.
I was trying to look for it right now. I'm not
Cool.
sure exactly where it is, because he sent a message to Runo
Oh, it's dying.
as he was dying
That's right.
with his hero point to be like, and that's what I was trying to find it. But I do
Great.
think he had like put
He
two
had
and
put-
two
okay,
together.
cool.
It's like, okay. It's like I did that. Oh shit.
Oh, he lets it go.
But it
and
was
drops
a
the
message
knee.
of like, I believe in you still, and
Yeah.
like, yeah.
One stabbing. One stabbing my wrist. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed now.
Hey, this is very weird.
Okay, I'm gonna go to bed now.
Hey, this is very weird. Here you go, Emmrys. And I hand Emmrys the book back.
So, have fun. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Your insights remained valuable.
I don't have it. Mira has it.
Yeah, that's what-
No, Kieran has
Kieran,
it.
that could make me fucking cry.
It actually
That's very
helped
true.
us catch Elian and I don't. It's all too fucking complicated for me. I wanted to fucking kill her. Okay, I feel like that seemed very clear to me. But there's shit going on with gods that I don't understand, and your notebook helped, I guess, clear some of that up, or at least start fights that we don't have the means to finish. So. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. It seems to have brought up as many questions as answers, but maybe I just don't understand.
Well, would it be helpful then if we just go ahead and put everything on the table?
The question is whether we wish to do that now or after some rest. And I believe that should be a decision for the two of you, given, you know, you probably are the most
I feel
tired.
like ours both get to count for like 15.
Really gung-ho after fucking anything happens to you.
Seraphine has passed out on top of Gwain.
Yeah, no. So he's
Not
probably
on purpose.
on lap.
She has
No.
passed out, and Gwain was forcibly holding
Oh.
her.
But he'll
So
probably
she
like
has passed out
slowly
on
lay
top
her
of-
down. He's
She's
probably
just
like
like,
just
I'm too
keeping
tired to
her
care.
head on his thigh, like
That's
and like.
so creepy.
It's not, like, from his perspective, it's not, but from hers, it absolutely is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, that's a whole thing. Zeke, go ahead and make the call. I'm perfectly fine to start airing things out. Especially if doubts remain at the moment.
We should just do this like we did this way back in the day. You go air things out. You let me know when it's simplified. He's gonna lay down and let Emmrys do what he wants to do.
Emmrys takes off his glasses and...
Some things never change.
Right then. So, unless anybody else is feeling the need... Anybody else feels the need to lay down their heads?
Well, let's talk.
Very well then.
I mean, you guys are the ones. She looks at Inu and she after the conversation has already indicated that
Yeah.
you know, Zeke and Emmrys are the most tired. She looks at Inu and Kieran and she's like, "You guys are the ones who almost died.
Yours...
You and I are fine."
Yours magic was helpful. I feel stable. that short rest. Read that short rest gave me 50 hit points, so I'm good. High con, baby.
So, Leander.
Yes. Go, Leander. That's the chant.
Go, Leander.
Go, Leander.
Altua.
Did you have any sport teams or? Anyway. But yeah. In which case I'm necessarily right then. So you've read my notes, and you've heard directly from Rurik then.
Oh yes.
He was an unpleasant fellow.
It's curious you would choose to ally yourself. Such a curious fellow, as Kieran put it.
Choice. That's an interesting way of putting it.
Chosen is another way of saying it.
I certainly feel as though it comes from that direction, if I'm being more honest.
Oh, chosen one, bullshit. That's all I'll have to say. I'll explain later.
Okay.
When Zeek died the first time, when his head was separated from his shoulders, I will be honest in saying I do not know what my train of thought was in that moment, other than a grief that I was not yet ready to work with. Especially not for somebody who has spent so much of his time learning the complexities of magic and its possibilities. I had some confidence in you and your capability. Same for you, Ricard. Shut the fuck up. And perhaps as well for you, Kieran. However, I was aware that at the time, the way in which my brother was slain was likely one in which he would not rise. At the moment, or perhaps permanently, depending on our capabilities. So, I was desperate. I did something that I had learned about, but that I never actually attempted. A particular outpouring of magical potential that is not dissimilar to a kind of prayer. However, instead of one choosing the subject to whom they asked for guidance, for power, for this or that, I asked for whoever would answer. And the god of change was the only one who answered.
That's likely because of the veil which exists between us and the gods.
I'm not continuing. You keep talking. He immediately starts digging through his shit. He starts digging through other people's shit until he can find something to write with, and he pulls out his notebook. He's like, the what?
You'll explain in
Excruciating
detail.
Everybody else falls asleep.
Absolutely. Mira is actually listening intently, as though this second time it's gonna make it'll make sense if I listen again and get. Have y'all ever been that student in a class that is like, someone asks a question and you're like, oh good.
Good, so
You're just gonna explain it again.
Because I didn't want to ask.
I did not get it.
So you will explain what
perfect.
happened outside the Temple of Petra. Explains Ricard, and I guess Ricard would join in.
Yeah.
And explain his experience with that as well. And you will add the experience where he consulted Leander for guidance on what to do and if they should come back and resurrect you. And Leander said that was a bad idea.
Yeah. He takes all of this. He's writing the entire time that you talk. When you stop, he looks up and be like, "You done?"
Yes. So we've deduced, or I've deduced, we have to kill Rurik. He is the one who asserts his siblings. Elian told us this.
And that explains why she wanted my head that quickly. Alright then.
She seemed to think that you were some sort of a threat that needed ending. Also,
my boy's a threat.
Zeke, you're asleep.
his ears
You
are twitching.
can't say that you want to fall asleep and then do that.
He's just laying down.
Okay, so just like Zeke's just like...
He's just, y'all, we've all done this at a sleepover where you're like, I'm going to bed, and you're laying there, and then randomly peanut gallery back into people's conversations.
Okay, yeah. Fair.
Precisely.
Sorry, what was Mira just saying?
Elian
That she seemed
thought
to
that you
think
were
it was
a
some sort of threat that needed to be taken care of. But also, she seems to have been lying to us about everything from the beginning, so I don't understand why she's someone we would trust in the first place.
Oh, Elian,
What was Elian lying about?
she let us know that she'd done this before. Multiple times.
She's killed multiple friends.
No, this
No,
quest.
this quest. We aren't the first. Far from it. And she's been trying to end this darkness for some time. She has dealings or a past with Rurik. She said she cannot, and it seemed literally, speak on. And she said that our quest would fail if someone in his thrall influence was with us. She didn't seem happy about her actions, but she did not express that she wished she hadn't done them.
That's exactly how she spoke to me. Second last thing that she said to me was, I'm sorry.
I think she meant it.
I do too.
Bitch.
Doesn't make it hurt more. Doesn't make it hurt less.
Well,
Agreed.
Yeah, bro, you want to hunt this bitch down and kill her?
We are not killing Elian.
Speak for your fucking self.
Wait, hold on. He'll sit down, but actually, get back in the conversation.
I see that bitch again. It's on site.
Wait, Karen, I need you to explain. Why?
Because let me ask you a question that I had in the moment that my heart stopped. What did I do with Rurik? What deal was struck? What form of his employ am I currently under? The terms of such? Do we have any clarity about what that is?
I was hoping you would have some.
Yeah, what did you promise?
This is the point that I'm making immediately, which is one of Elian didn't know, and she struck me down immediately.
That's how dangerous Rurik is.
You believe that as yourself.
If
I mean, he is. I'm not trying to defend anything, but he is a fucking god. I don't think it gets much more dangerous than right. Am I? Does it get worse
if it
than
gets
that?
more dangerous, I don't want to know.
Sorry, that's not Mira, obviously.
The only
we-
thing that could be more dangerous would be the wrath of Leander. That is why, no doubt, Rurik has locked him away.
Which is another god to my point.
Yes, and we've all seen the acts of the gods happen directly from their own hands.
We have.
No, that's the point. We haven't. We haven't seen Leander come down and do action. We have seen action flow through you. If Leander wants me dead, you sit still. Leander, kill me right now.
Let's not
He
try
likes
this.
to raise his staff.
No, this is the point. Do you not understand that? Do you not understand that? There is great power in the gods because there are great people in this world who will fight in their name. But I speak to their names directly in this moment. And with no disrespect to you and what you have experienced, in this moment, barring what comes from your beak, I hear nothing. And since I made a deal for the sake of my brother continuing his life here, for the sake of him continuing a mission that I knew that he was well suited for, I have since heard nothing. This was not some warlock pact that I took. He casts probably minor illusion or something like that and just makes a little flame appear in his hand. I did this before. This isn't new. Do you believe that I've changed in this way?
Even if he had, which he hasn't, keep that on record. But even if he had, she stabbed her own comrade before confirming any of that. Out of what, fear? Tell me how that is not some evil, duplicitous bitch shit.
I do not defend her.
I mean, a little. You just told me I can't go kill her. That's literally defending her.
That is categorically defending her.
Yeah, not.
And what will it accomplish? Setting us off of our mission to kill someone who's not here that we may never see again.
Okay, and yeah, but we also that. I hear you, but it could be the entire reverse of that. We could very well see her again, and she could be causing more fucking problems. She's clearly not on our fucking side.
If we're taking her word,
And she knows what our mission is. She knows our strengths. She knows our weaknesses. She knows what our heading was. Are you fucking kidding me? There's a lot of reason.
Wants our mission to succeed. She's terrified of
Yeah,
Rurik.
real funny what she is showing it.
Zeke, I don't think we need you to help us hunt her down because she told us that she would meet us at the end of our quest.
Okay, and why are we trusting her word?
She hasn't lied about anything yet.
She lied a bunch of fucking times.
Yeah, how many days has it
She
been?
called me Fred.
How many days has it been
That was a fucking
until
lie.
you learned
How is that?
where
How
my
did
death
she
came
lie
from?
about
Friends do not stab my brother.
Okay.
Like 3.
May I interject?
Make it count for now.
Woo! He's
And
back, baby.
someone is a little tricky post-death. Fair. Anyways,
That's going on with quotes.
I
Oh,
understand
that's
the frustration that you have against her. And I am not saying that if the opportunity doesn't come, that we will not deal with her. However, Commander Seraphine has mentioned that we do have a mission that all of us have agreed to, which is to deal with the witch.
We promised to get back on track in exchange for your lives back.
Yes. In spite of the guidance of Leander.
Hence, we need to deal with the witch first. Then after, we may do as we like. So if a hunt against alien is afterwards, sure. But priority is we have to deal with the Shadow Witch.
Okay, and guys, not to be that asshole, but how do we know this bitch isn't in alliance with the Shadow Witch? How do we know that she isn't gonna come stab us in the back again because she doesn't like the methods in which we're dealing with the Shadow Witch?
If you trust her word that she's going to meet us at the end of our mission.
Again, the keyword is opportunity, which I get. However, do you have a way to track her? Because
Yes.
I sure as shit don't. Do you, Zeke? Because if you do have
I track people all the fucking time. I just get on her trail, then yeah, I'll fucking hunt her down.
If she returns and tries to kill Emmrys again, we will prevent her, but we're not going after her.
You have signed a deal with the sword that our priorities is to deal with the Shadow Witch. You are putting your own interests first before your pact that you have made.
I mean, don't get it twisted. I'm not being coy or shy about the fact that, yeah, I want that bitch dead. She stabbed my brother. But, like,
Fuck.
again, you guys keep saying that or you said at least, that I'm putting my interests ahead of the groups and the mission, and This bitch stands in opposition to both of those.
But if the opportunity is between focusing on the Shadow Witch first and Alien, which one would you choose?
Do we know where the Shadow Witch is? Did we figure that out?
Well, didn't you see you could track?
Listen, it has been said since the beginning of the campaign that the Shadow Witch is in the mountains to the west.
Okay.
Yes, this is not unknown.
That is, yeah.
We'll retract that then.
So, again, I think the question is the priorities of action.
Listen, I mean, if I had to go fight Shadow Witch and her legions of army, or go kill her legions and then go kill her, which doesn't back up, I would choose the second option. That's what this feels like to me.
Ricard is gonna lean forward and say, I don't contest that Elian betrayed us. Yet she did insist, and compellingly so, that she is aligned with our mission. And at least by her telling, it was for that mission that she did what she did. And his eyes sort of flip over to Emmrys.
I'm just saying, I would never.
Also, a lot of information has come out that has made things a lot more complex than maybe they seemed initially. Information about the gods, information about Rurik, information about the Crusades, questions, and he sort of looks over at Seraphine to make sure that she's sleeping, about the Church of Soul. Did Emmrys say that?
Yeah.
What did Emmrys say?
Fucking finally. You guys are questioning that.
There's a lot that remains unanswered, and a lot that needs to be answered before maybe concrete action is taken. I think that is a point that Kieran makes well, and that Runo has been making in your absence.
Listen. I do not tell you to forgive her, or love her, or align with her again. I tell you, I have killed people I could have let live, because I thought I was fighting the darkness, when I was just killing confused people, doing their best, but they were wrong. I'm tired of killing people just because they were wrong. And I'll say it, she was wrong. She lost faith. She thought it was all on her to decide the fate of the world. And she made decisions she shouldn't have, as I have made decisions I shouldn't have, when I have been wrong. And so no, I don't expect you to love her or forgive her, but I will not go and kill her because she was wrong, when she does not stand in our way now.
Karen, you say was, but I think this is much more a matter of is. She hadn't lost hope. She has lost all of her. She still has no hope. She didn't make some bad calls in the past. She's making bad calls now.
If she didn't have hope, then she wouldn't have helped us, and she wouldn't have told us what she did, and she wouldn't have sent us on our way. I mean, I'm not Again, I'm not trying to defend her.
I wasn't there for that. Did she come out and tell y'all what she did? Or was
Yes.
she backed into a corner and then told y'all?
It wasn't so much that she was backed into a corner. It was
That sounds like nice wordplay for backed into
No,
a
I
corner
think
to
he's
me.
about to say something after.
Yeah. No.
it was more that I contacted Rurik, and instead of asking for a bargain or help, I asked him what he was going to do to stop me from killing him. And that's when he told us about what Elliot did. And that's when he stirred foment in our group.
And that's
So
when
she didn't even own up to it.
and that's
talk to
when
y'all.
he tried to kill her.
And that's when he drove us apart.
And so you're going to kill her in the same way Rurik tried to kill her, the one thing he did to try and end our group.
Our group started to splinter and end when she killed my brother and left me to die.
We're not hunting her.
Ricard is going to very haltingly inside. I'm trying not to speak too much on your behalf, Craig, but I know that we have talked about what Ricard's thinking right now. Ricard is going to very carefully, again, say, that may be true. Yet I think we are still in the midst of asking ourselves who the enemy is. And I understand that it may feel very simple to say the enemy is the person who killed Emmrys. That seems obvious and clear. But I think that the rest of us are not necessarily sure that is the case.
I want to ask a follow-up question, but I want
And I think
Greg to
Right,
real
from
role
Greg.
play.
Yeah.
Sorry, Greg!
Well, then I'll redirect that energy if I may.
Sure, go for it.
If you're-
I've got a great response. It
Yeah.
just
Um,
demands actual Craig.
but sort of like saying in this moment of being like, you know, this is like the opinion that is sort of like being held. And I feel that way too.
Alright, well, then enough said. If you feel that way, then that's all I need to hear. But I will have the rest of you hear this. I don't care what mistake any of y'all might have made. Hell, I was pretty well sure that Runo was a Void Blade.
Mir goes,
He kind of inherited that one. Anyway, sorry, go on.
Eni glances a bit too much at Mira for that.
Show it, Mira! Show it!
I wouldn't have stabbed y'all and killed you and left you to die and let you no opportunity to speak for yourself or make it right. So, you're right. Maybe I don't know who the enemy is, and maybe it's more complicated than it looks, but I know who my fucking allies are.
That brings us to perhaps the next thing that we should consult. You've heard Elian's opinion. I'll be blunt, why not? I don't think that skipping around is going to help much of anybody here. What happens to me? So, let's be clear here. As I said, I don't believe that I've taken on some... Well, okay, actually, can I step back for a second? Shijay, does Emmrys have any sort of way that he physically, mentally, arcanely feels different in such a way that he might attribute to Rurik?
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Just maybe.
I need a
Don't-
Gwain chibi of
Now,
that
nobody look
so
at his
badly.
character sheet, but
Yes! Did you draw this?
No.
Bro, I want one drawn by you!
Okay, alright, fine.
You make the best chibis!
I do.
You do make the best chibis! Have y'all seen his chibi people? They're so the best.
I need to see them.
They are the best. And he used to do a little chibi muffin for Bubba Stud Muffin, and it is the cutest.
That's so cute.
Boo to non-pater chibis. This is actually like art from someone though, right? It's not like AI,
Well,
like
this
this
was-
because
this-
there's this character.
No, I just took the character and then told you how to make it.
I see. We hate that.
So I was trying to get something quick right here and now.
I know,
Also,
but
this
I want
is
it from
the
you.
only TV
You have actual artistic abilities. Sorry.
It's okay. And if you don't have any answer for this, I have other places that I can go.
No, I do have an answer to that.
Okay.
When you know what we've talked about in
Yeah.
in the background, when ironically when Emmrys was like, I'm not some warlock to I don't have some warlock pact with Rurik and went and made his minor illusion.
Yeah.
He taps into his magic for the first time since dying.
Yeah.
And magic for Emmrys, for a wizard, is learned, it's studied. It is something that it's not something you draw from like
It's a
it is
developed
for
skill, yeah.
like it is for Yule. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a skill you implement. And this time, as he's going to implement that skill, he feels something unfamiliar. A pool of, and you recognize it as magic because you are familiar with what magic feels like,
Mhm.
but the concept of there being just a pool to draw from as opposed to a tool that you're implementing that's purely external is completely unfamiliar and new to
Cool.
him.
Okay.
And he does sense that
Okay.
when he taps into his magic.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you. So, I believe that I misspoke. Going back to the beginning of it, for the sake of complete clarity, when in that moment that I asked for Zeke's revival, spoke to Rurik, I did make a pledge. At the time, I was under the impression that at some point later, I would come to learn what that pledge meant. I'm coming to learn it now. And he makes a gesture. I misspoke when I said that I had not taken on a warlock-like pact. I would like to be as big of a man as I can and say, I was mistaken. He looks to an empty spot to his side, and he's going to cast Sacred Flame.
Ricard, who actually knows what that is.
Uh-huh.
Mira's just like, this is magic. But Ricard sort of sits back.
A clearer example then. And he looks around. We're inside the Temple of Rhiannon. Grabs just like a pebble or something, tosses it in the air, and casts Guiding Bolts. Something that all of you have seen Yule cast multiple
What does it look
times.
like, DM?
Huh?
What does his guiding bolt look like?
I was gonna be like, well, obviously you're gonna decide that, but I understand why you're asking me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have, yeah.
Yeah. If you have an idea, go for it.
I have some ideas, yeah. In much of a similar way as like other guiding bolt, it is very clearly just like, it is a small bolt, a beam that is heading towards something. However, there are two details that stick out about it, even at this brief glance. One of which is the fact that the light of it is not just pure, blinding celestial light. And especially as it strikes the stone and sort of splinters it, guiding bolt leaves a residue. The first detail is that it leans slightly closer to a flame's color. It is not dim, per se, but it is definitely darker. And the other detail being that it is not simply a beam of light. For those of you who have high perception, would see this in better detail. Most people at a glance, it almost looks like a comet. But those of you who can see it closer can see that because as the bolt flies, it has the texture and motion of flame.
Do you have inspiration already?
I do. So, perhaps it's time for me to admit.
So you can do divine god shit. That's literally
He does.
most of our.
This is very much the wrong choice of word. This magic is an abomination.
It's still from the gods.
It is from a god who.
Okay, you will strong
express
feelings
herself.
aside.
You would
That's
Zeek is
cast the
troubling.
magic of Rurik the Usurper in a cleansed Temple of Rhiannon.
You're
You were looking out for the honor of
point
the
something else.
and reverence
By all
of the
means.
godly places.
Right.
In
Speaking of, hold that thought, don't forget it. Speaking of people with high perception, you specifically, but anyone who has higher passive perception.
that's fucking me.
11.
11. My boy is wise. He's not necessarily perceptive.
Yeah.
14? Okay. It's insight that you guys have high passives on.
I have 21 perception and insight.
And you have your tremor sense running. So if you're the only one who notices, I'll hold that for a moment. So you say what you were going to say.
Your power comes from a god who has done many good things. However, in our journey that we have done for the last long couple of weeks, their execution has also been corrupted. But at the core, from what I've seen of all of you children, is that the core may be good, but can be corrupted. Why? With Emmrys' power now, the core may be good, but there may be some corruption.
What if the core is bad?
No, speak your mind. What do you mean by that?
You are not bad. Rurik, I don't trust him. Emmrys, I will not turn a dagger on you. She was wrong. But this is a danger we do have to contend with.
Oh,
We have to talk about.
Oh, absolutely.
You're all making this so complicated. When it's not that complicated. It's Emmrys. You can't trust Emmrys to handle his shit.
Zeke, they can't trust me. You can feel what you want about me, and I know what I feel. But I'm looking at a set of eyes who won't meet mine for the sake of the fact that they think that I'm compromised.
But they
Mira
can't
looks at you very intensely.
Yeah.
She's like, I can meet your eyes. I don't think you're compromised.
I wish that, he does that in the camp.
No. This is bullshit because you've not done anything to earn this. You've not stabbed anyone in the back. You've not betrayed the group. You've not been selfish with your own fucking motivations. Despite that, you didn't even fucking
I've
believe
been
in this mission.
extremely selfish with my motivations. You dumb motherfucker.
You don't even believe in this mission. Yet you're here anyways helping.
Because you're here.
Yeah, can any of the rest of you say that? I don't fucking think so. So why is the one guy whose motivation isn't fully in drudged up by the faith of all this, but he's here fucking anyways, being questioned.
No one is
Do
saying
you
we
believe-
don't believe in Emmrys.
Do you
Or
believe
Carl.
No, but he's corrupted, and the core is in question, and we can't trust Emmrys with the powers he fucking wields.
No one has said that.
Zeek.
But if I had
So-
known that Runo was a void blade, I would have kept an extra eye on him. I would have kept an
Tight
extra
action.
eye on him, and perhaps we would not have fallen in to the situation we fell into, where 2 of us died.
And by your
It
own
matters
logic,
if people's if there is compromise, even if the person themselves is good-hearted and of good intent. It matters.
Zeke, I believe in Emmrys. I also believe that the gods are powerful.
Dude,
And
none
if
of
they
us-
wish to exert their will, sorry, long pause, I know. We will have trouble preventing them. I am glad Emmrys is back. I would not go forward from this point without him. He is with us. He is of our party. And also, he may be subject to attack by a god that might mean us harm.
I may return to an earlier point. He gestures to Seraphine, currently resting. Part of the deal that you made with her was that you would continue on your mission, and that you would no longer do what we had been doing previously, of working through the various temples of the gods.
Almost got all of them.
Well, then I think the solution here is pretty clear, isn't it? You all have a mission to continue upon. You all hold enough doubt in your hearts that if I should continue with you,
Mirror's like,
Don't you fucking say it. Shut up.
no. You all hold enough doubt in your hearts that if I should continue with you, I will compromise it. You all have been to every temple but one.
Bullshit.
We hold, within our group, alliance with most, if not all, of the gods that we have encountered, including those who have joined us, and he gestures to the 2 who have joined, and have some belief in the mission. So, I think that it's very clear what happens next. You all continue west. You go to the mountains. You do what you were set out to do. And I go where my promise has carried me, and I will survey the Temple of Rhiannon. What happens to me then? I suppose that I'll find out. I suppose that you all will find out from me later, should I be able to find you again. But this being the case, there are multiple possibilities. One, I do end up holding my faculties well enough. Then, that means that I go there, I discover what is happening within the temple. Perhaps I'm granted some ability to actually purge it of any desecration that has occurred. I come and find you again and let you know that your work has reached its conclusion. Or, by going into the presence of this god to whom I have pledged myself, the corruption that you believe I might be privy to comes to its fruition as quickly as possible. Meaning that the next time that you see me, you have absolutely no doubt about whether I'm preventing your mission or not. Either way, truth comes to light. Either way, you all continue on your mission, knowing exactly what you're going to do next. Either way, I get answers.
above board. What was the language you and I spoke that nobody else spoke?
Abyssal.
Abyssal. Then he's gonna
I
talk
thought it was
Abyssal.
Sylvan. No, that was the one that you spoke.
And he's gonna speak in Abyssal. And so everybody else just be aware of what I'm saying now is...
Hold on, I have to
there's
check.
no
Checking
way.
records.
Yeah, hold on, I have to check e-news.
He's still gonna do it because as far as he remembers, that's...
Kieran ain't
Yeah,
speaking
yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, very fun. Okay. Go
And
ahead.
then he'll say, I thought we weren't splitting up anymore. I thought we said when we got back together, that was gonna be the last time.
I wish it were that simple.
Is this in Abyssal or you go back to common?
I'm doing... If I speak, I speak like this...
It didn't have an
Okay,
accent, so it was
gotcha,
obviously
gotcha.
a bit-
Yeah, if I speak like
I
this,
was
it's
with
called...
you.
Yeah, if I ever speak in my American accent, then that's... Yeah.
Abyssal is a bit better.
We're the Fire Nation, aren't we?
Everything changed.
No, hold on. No, you know what? Hold on, guys. Let's have some national pride. If I were going to... Never mind. No. Anyway.
No, this is Bossing
There's no
saying,
war
but
in
we have a
Bossing
Fire
City.
Lord.
I need to call out.
And he's a moron.
Anyway.
I need to call out that you'll
Thank you.
speak Abyssal.
Fun!
Oh shit.
We don't know. I don't know if we know that, though.
No.
Yeah, no, I mean...
I don't think y'all know.
Is that
Yeah,
good news?
Yeah, and shifter isn't a language, so... I don't think it is. Anyway. In Abyssal, I'll continue with you. That was the plan. And I wish I could continue it that way. And I know that you're mad. And I thank whoever is listening that you are still somebody who has such fervor in your heart. But we...
Mad. Emmrys. I'm scared.
Scared enough that you're gonna go run off and fight Alien, huh?
Well, that bitch, he's back in con for a second. Oh.
You're strong. You're brave. Braver than you're gonna give yourself credit right now. Don't be a fool. I'm not going to deny that there was some time right after I'd made my deal where I did attempt to trick all of you. I did attempt to make sure that I had told you as little as possible. Because I didn't know how you were going to react. I think I've been fully justified in that decision.
Ricard says, I hate to disagree. I was just about to say, and again, I apologize if I'm speaking too much on your behalf, Craig. I don't even know if Craig is here. I'm just speaking in case he watches this later.
You watch the podcast.
The moment you said that, I in fact thought, first of all, before I say that, Emmrys, my concern for this corruption that you speak of is just as much out of concern for you as anything else. You both keep speaking of it as though it's something that's against you, but it is just as much something for you. You are tied to a power that you do not understand. And though I may not be as fervent externally as you, it also disturbs me greatly that my connection with my own goddess is compromised through something, and that something seems to be directly tied to this thing that you are now tied to. Do not speak, or at least I don't. I have only concern for what trouble you might cause, what the trouble you might be in. I would not send you out into the dark alone under that mantle. It were my choice. But you say that you are justified in having not given us information, and I say that you could not be more wrong. For lack of sharing the truth, by Runo, we were set upon unknown and unprepared. And for lack of knowing the truth from you, we did not have the chance to possibly confront Elian. We did not have the chance to confront what you were going through, what threat or help that might pose to us. The very thing that happened to you happened because of your secrecy. And I do not say that to lay the blame at your feet. No one is to blame except Elian. But to say that you are justified, I feel, is an error. Because we could not help you because we did not know.
Fuck you for being so bloody wise. But you're right. And more to the point, I don't feel like lying anymore. I don't think that it serves me much of anything. I don't think that serves all of you much of anything. It is an unfairness. If you're not going to send me out alone, I would readily take who would come with me.
Yule stands up immediately and says, I will go.
Do you keep too many promises, Yule?
I only keep promises that I can keep.
What are the promises you made to her?
My promise to her was that I would protect you all with my life.
What are the promises you made to her so that we could return right now?
I made no such promise with her. This was not my idea. I was very much against this.
I'm gonna above table real quick. Just make sure that there's an understanding that
Yeah, so...
Tana is creating a reason
Yeah.
and opportunity for Emmrys to not be part of the story going forward, because
Oh, I see.
I'm going to... So yeah,
Okay.
for full clarity, I'm going to be continuing the game
As
as
Emu.
Emu.
Got it.
And
Okay.
Peter is going to be continuing
As Zeek.
as Zeek.
So above board, Kieran was also beginning to contemplate things like, why do I, who serve the goddess of freedom, find myself on paths set by others? All of our questions converge on Rurik's temple. And Kieran does not want you to go to confront his lady's little brother without the hand of your new lord's siblings with you.
Okay.
So
In that
here's the
case... Yeah, no, go ahead, please. You start. I
I do
can work
not
with
want-
this no matter which way we
I
go.
do not want that to force you to play a character you don't want to play right now. So that doesn't have to be how this goes. However,
It can, though. It can.
yeah,
Like I said,
Tana's making the valid point that whatever way you guys want to move forward as a party, like we can make
Because
whatever characters.
let's keep this above table for a second.
Yeah,
I mean-
I just wanted to make sure that Chris understood that, like Yule, like I'm assuming that you don't want Yule to leave the party, which
Yeah.
is what
Yeah.
we're trying to set up for.
So, keeping this fully above.
Yeah.
Where Emmrys goes fully depends upon if you guys are keeping the promise to Seraphine or not. And just to quickly get this, I'll justify this in character as needed, but essentially, I give that one reason that Emmrys would go if you all are not. But if you all are going, then Emmrys would absolutely say, okay, so you believe that I'm compromised. I don't think that I should follow you to the place where I'm going to be most in the presence of that which compromises me. So essentially, no matter which decision you guys make, Emmrys is going to have a reason to not be with all of you.
Yeah, there are valid reasons for him to go elsewhere and research something else as his way.
Got it.
And to that end, I don't know if this at all matters for you, Peter, but this can also be if you don't have or if you want another place to put Gwain.
My exit for Gwain is pretty simple. He's not
It's
leaving
pretty valid.
her side anymore.
I figured
Like,
that, yeah.
Yeah. He is concrete evidence that she is who he thinks she is.
Because he sent that sending.
Because he sent that sending and it reached her, so...
Mm-hmm.
And now with her almost dying right before he's done, he can't. So yeah, easy exit for Gwain.
Craig confirmed. He said that's exactly what Ricard thinks. Definitely the trouble that Emmrys might be in, or controlled by. He said.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Yes, that's what I was gonna ask.
You, as you're sitting here, keeping your tremor sense up, you notice it before everyone else, but everyone, eventually, it gets tumultuous enough that you hear the howling of wind outside, and it is strong enough that it buffets against the stone walls of the temple, and you can hear
The dust of like fizzling from the roof.
more like when a storm has kicked up sideways winds. You know what I mean? That like buffeting against.
Can I guess?
And with your tremor sense, you can feel things moving outside.
Just things.
And at this point, some are
Getting closer.
I'm trying not to use the word surrounding because that makes it sound like you guys are
like
surrounded.
shark circling.
But like,
They can't get in,
but,
so
but
they're
some
kind of- so
are
they-
around
yeah.
the temple.
Okay.
I mean, Enu's passive perception's also.
Oh, she's definitely picking up like all of that that's going on, but she doesn't have his tremor sense.
Can I do a?
You can maybe hear some
Enu
scraping
speak
at the
of this
walls here and there.
She does.
Okay, great.
Can I do a survival?
So you just see her like looking between the two.
For what?
With Rena having been used to traveling between a lot, like in nature, does he recognize like if this is something like might be just a pack of weird shit, or is it something not?
I'll allow a survival check without seeing it or anything. It's not going to be an easy DC.
Sure, for sure.
Yule, I keep meaning to say this and forgetting because we're in the middle of things. But after your long rest, at the first long rest you took, at the Temple of Petra, where all of the after your communion, divination, your veiled divination, you slept, and when you awoke, your memory of your rite of passage, the knowledge of the secret knowledge of Leander that was given you, was returned.
Oh, praise Leander. Very important knowledge.
I have an offer for that if you want it, but if you want to make it up yourself, I'm also very here for that.
I want to hear it.
Okay. Do you want to hear it out loud, or do you want me to send it to you?
Send it to me.
Okay.
Because it might be secret.
Okay.
And then
It's Leander information, so you know.
But you received.
You shout out most of that information.
Some things are very sacred, though. Some information can't be trusted to non-believers.
But you received that back after your first long rest.
Lovely. So while we were above board, I know it was like creating an exit, but I feel like the thing is that Yule is just like dead set that like Rurik has to be dealt with to remove the veil between him and Leander and all the gods, and that we need the gods' help to undo the Shadow Queen. And I think knowing what he knows after consulting with Augury, and knowing that not dealing with Rurik before we deal with the Shadow Queen is a bad idea in Leander's opinion. This has been stressing him out. Like he's been molting. He's like not having a good time.
Not feeling over it, molting over it.
If we don't go and do the Rurik thing,
I
think this is going to affect his sanity.
Good call. Make a sanity roll.
Yule is like still firmly committed to protecting everybody on this mission with his life.
Oh, speaking of,
So he'll definitely go with wherever the group goes.
I'm gonna need absolutely, 100%. I think one of the things, at the risk of speaking for you, that Tana is trying to offer is if you guys choose not to go in that direction, which you can choose whichever direction you want to go in, and there will be valid places to put the side characters for now, regardless. But it does seem like Tana is offering, hey, this is something that we want information on. I could go do that, and while you guys take up the main story, and that could be a way to try to allay some of those concerns. Now, whether or not you're comfortable with sending the possibly compromised Rurik person to get the Rurik information is a different question. But I think that's part of the what's being offered is like, hey, we could try to do both.
Alternatively, you could let me play as both characters just for the Temple of Rurik.
If it was a constrained, like, if it was a contained amount of time where we know we're gonna go do this, and it's not just perpetually indefinite, then yeah, I could absolutely.
Okay, because I'm comfortable with playing both of them because
I know you are. I'm not okay with that.
I know,
Yeah.
which is why. But that's also why I'm saying, like, having that not be like an open-ended thing where it's like,
Yeah. But like that's what we're
Jeez,
doing.
Anna, why come your DM lets you have two characters?
But that's what we're doing right now. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, the situation calls for balancing both these characters. As long as that's not in perpetuity, like we could
Yeah. So-
have that
What
as
do
an
you
option.
call us all the time? The Golden Boys?
I think it was Golden Boy.
Golden Boys, yeah.
Yeah.
So then, if you are cool with that, if you are cool with me playing both characters just for the Temple of Rurik,
Yep.
then that also opens up more possibility here of me saying, oh, I'll go to the Temple of Rurik by myself, and then you can actually step up and be like, no, we should.
Then my axe.
And my act.
And my eyeballs on my shoulder.
Yeah. It's my wings.
Above board.
Sorry.
Above board. Bruno would like to go to the Temple of Rurik.
Yeah.
He logically, his point of view is like, we need, as every time we've cleared a temple, we have gotten more powerful to deal with the next challenge. And so, knowing this and everything, and especially even though he's not a chosen one like you guys, he's seen all the chosen shit, and every point is like, we gotta deal with this thing right now. And he's like, okay, we gotta deal with Rurik, then deal with the witch.
Yeah.
So that's above board. Alex and Runo wants to deal with Rurik first.
Totally.
Secondary DM. Total survival check, 26.
Okay.
So, we're willing to break with the Soul Warden then?
Yeah, I was just saying, we just promised this bitch we were gonna
You
go
did.
do this.
I mean,
You did, but you
do
guys
you
didn't
guys
make
want
the
to keep this?
decision
Do
they
you guys want to keep this conversation in character for a second?
Sure.
Cool.
made. Real quick.
So while you're doing this, I'm gonna go get water.
Get it. Get the water.
I'm
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Actually, please.
I'm gonna go.
Bruno.
Yes.
With a 26. Again, you can't. You're not out there.
Right,
So there isn't much data to pick up on.
Right.
But you do. I will say with a really good roll that Runo has lived out in this forest in the dark and knows that when harsh storms come through, they bring both their own innate challenges and tend to kick up beasts and monsters out of their safer hideaways to come looking for better shelter.
Okay, that's plenty. That's all I need to know.
Alright.
I was like, perhaps.
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 Massage. Austin needs.
Honestly, group massages.
Someone else will.
Listen, I'm just
Really
saying.
are.
These are my ivory
Endless
dice. I love them
Eclipse
so
spa
much.
day.
Endless
There
Eclipse
be-
spa
Y'all
day.
go get massages.
Yes.
Y'all all get your nails done.
And then immediately fuck up all the release of tension that we got by playing right afterwards.
Oh, are we talking about us, real people going?
Yeah.
I would absolutely do that.
Fuck yeah.
I thought you were talking about in game and like, yeah, y'all could find some hot springs. You know what I mean?
Oh, headcanon. We run into hot springs next
Endless
session.
Eclipse beach episode? That was an option?
Listen,
Can it be?
it's never not an option.
Okay,
Yes,
alright.
it's called the blood link.
I like
You
to
had that. You
I like
had a
that.
beach episode.
things in being in transition to where we are and where we're going. We should accidentally run into hot springs, have a beach episode, get attacked at the end of it. It'll be great. Can we please write this?
The only way to do it.
Oh.
Absolutely, you can do that.
Right.
There are hot springs out here. Why not?
Bruno sensing this is like, hello, this is Bruno. Sorry to interrupt. I'm sure you can tell the weather is pretty bad right now. I also think that there are many, many things that are nearby that are very, very scary. And I just want to say, let's make sure that we have the bubbles protection up and a plan. At least until... You hear that? That's a very nasty wind. That we should just be ready for things to happen.
I'll go peek outside.
No, do not peek outside. What did I just tell you, Kieran?
I have eyes on the door.
What?
You also begin to hear as Bruno is drawing your attention to the storm outside. Hear like scuttling and scraping at the doors and at some of the walls that are more external facing, as per something trying to get in.
Yes.
May I'm sure the DC will be high, but may I make some sort of check to see if I can recognize said scuttling as the resident beast expert of the squad?
You can do a survival check. That is exactly what your boy over here just did with
Okay.
Tremor Sense. So it is unlikely that you're going to do better than he did.
I'll ask those who can control the bubble to make it dark so they cannot see in.
It's always opaque.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that they cannot see inward and see us tasty snacks.
I mean, the bubble is obvious. The way that we always cast it is that Emmrys' side is pitch black, and
thank you, Keith.
yes, Ricard's has like stars on the outside of it as well.
And then, is there any way that we can put protection down below us?
That's what we do when we cast two of them.
Yeah, so the
We cast two of
way
them. It's yeah.
it's a smaller space for you guys because you were casting them like this instead
No,
of like...
it's the same space because we're doing two of them.
No, because of the way that a circle is shaped.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
normally when you cast a spell, it's just a semicircle.
Yeah.
But we're casting two of them, so it's forming two semicircles, and then we do it sideways in such a way.
But it has to be above the ground, right?
But that's
So
what
there's
you
not
that's what
enough
you ruled.
surface area.
That's what you
much
ruled.
surface area.
That's what you ruled for us, is that we could essentially,
Do back to
make it in that way so that we are covering. But it's still two semicircles that have the same area.
Yeah, but now the
So-
circumference is in the middle instead of on the floor. That's all I'm saying.
You say
Last you ruled
surface
is
area.
that it was underground. That's what I remember. Because we got attacked by that fucking centipede that came from under the ground. We were like, probably good to go ahead and let it extend under the ground. That's what I remember.
You had that. Tana is 100% right with the recollection.
Yeah.
I did not rule that it could be underground. I ruled that if you wanted to put two bottom to bottom side by side to make like a globe above the ground so that nothing could come through the ground to hit you.
Oh, so we have
You could
we have
do
like a
that.
floor panel, like a floor panel that nothing can break through.
No, you have a circle that you're in
Yes.
Yes.
instead of a dome.
Okay, but the circle doesn't
It's all
rest.
good. It doesn't
on-
matter.
We're good underground. That's a point.
Nothing can get through you
That's
from
what
underground.
we're-
That's the
that's all we
the
need to
point.
know.
That's all that's really important.
That's all we
surface
need to know.
area.
I was making a use that.
This is where all of us are sitting.
Yeah.
By casting two of them, the two half circles are this and this.
Yeah, so they do extend underground.
Correct. But we can't do that when it's just one of us. It's only when it's the
Right,
two of
and
us.
it's the two of us.
Everybody understands each other. We're just saying the same thing.
That's not what I was saying. But it's okay. We'll just let it be
That's
underground.
fine. Underground. We're
We'll let it be
protected.
underground.
That is what you ruled previously.
Oh. But
It's okay.
I was just like,
It's probably your face. That's what we heard you roll.
let's try to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
quiet, please. The last,
Oh, that was really loud.
That was very low.
the last thing we need is to be an obvious snack to a horde of creatures outside, and I could all use a rest and wait for the storm to blow over.
It'd be terrible irony if the Windscars died again immediately.
No. Let's not. Bruno does not like irony anymore.
That already happened once. Because he died, and then he died, like, what, 1 day later?
Yeah,
It's been very upsetting, guys.
No more dying.
Twice risen.
I like that plan.
No more dying. Okay.
Problem. Third time's the
Mirror
charm.
goes, Zeek, the twice risen. I like that.
That's a Magic the
What's up?
Gathering legendary card right
Is it
there.
really?
No, but it should be.
Oh,
Should be.
okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, I want to make a proxy that's something
Alright,
like that.
so
Please.
yeah, so I'm just letting everyone know there's a giant amount of things outside that are trying to get in. That's trying to be quiet and trying to get some rest. I'll take the first watch.
There are definitely holes in this temple.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they're getting in.
I looked all around, yeah.
Well, I would love a weapon.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't put rocks back in the walls.
Were there weapons?
But that's a fucking
No,
quote.
that's great quote.
Nice,
That's
it
a
is.
session.
Just because I cleared the temple doesn't mean I have to put the holes back in.
Yeah, wait, whose temple was this above?
Rhiannon.
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 Okay.
Which, again, to remind everyone, you guys have seen more of the temple now, because you teleported here
Yeah.
to the teleportation room and then moved through the temple to get back out. So you've seen more than just the sanctuary, more like our boy here. It was once very beautiful, but there is not a single place where a statue of Rhiannon stood that was not cast down and broken to pieces.
So I don't know if there's any weapons in this temple.
We are not leaving the dome.
No, there's not.
have a weapon.
I mean, but no, there's
Listen,
not.
Zeke's going to need to defend himself.
You're saying out of all of us from here, have
So,
a
What's
dagger.
the item that you
swear
got
to
from
The shield of the cavalier.
You just like pulls claws. It's
Have
exactly
you
what
You
you
shot
have a
that
weapon.
already?
So you
Yeah.
have a
I
weapon.
mean, I'm a weapon.
The thing that
Yes.
saved Elion.
Do you need
That
more?
was so. That was.
I want something
One of my
long
favorite moments.
sword or pokey.
I really love the
stick.
dancing moment too. That's one of
Something.
my favorites.
Yes.
Can we wait
Some more
after?
range, perhaps. Last time I used a sword, it did not do the job.
Can we
Points
wait
at Gwain.
after the
Golden
horde of
Boy, do you have any
creature
extra
passes
weapons
us?
on you?
No.
You literally just have the one sword and
Ricard
that's it.
goes. Ricard goes. Here's a what?
A mace?
He goes.
Yeah.
Here's a mace.
I gave him a dagger and then he showed up his nails like cold pedicure, bro.
I guess
Doesn't
that's
Ricard
actually-
canonically have a
Like an extra mace, yeah.
He does.
that he's
Okay.
like giving out to people?
Yeah.
Or did he use his mace as his? Did his mace
He did
get blown
offer his
up
mace.
in the?
Oh, did I sacrifice
I think he
it?
sacrificed it.
Yeah, he said.
Yeah, it's gone now.
I had a morning star, but I think I gave it.
That it was you that was
Morning
like,
Star,
here's a
yeah.
morning star. Who'd you give it
I think
to?
I gave it to Mira. No?
You gave it to.
Oh, you
Hold
gave
on.
it to me.
Mira has.
Sorry.
You gave
Oh,
it
yeah,
to
I'm
me.
good.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have a morning star.
We had a whole funny exchange where he was like, here's a
Alright,
morning
then-
star.
then-
Because he
then-
never
then-
uses it because he has
complaint
a
is,
sunlight
does anyone
sword.
have a bigger weapon?
Size is not
It's
everything.
fine, I guess.
It's not the size of the weapon.
It's not a
It's the way you
small
swing it.
morning star.
Mira, do you
No,
not
I
have your
just- I
great?
don't
Do you not
use
have your
morning
great
stars, man,
sword
you
along
know?
with your the
I guess-
scimitars?
Absolutely, but he's not
Beat
allowed to use
'em.
that.
That's completely understandable. I wouldn't trust him with that right now either.
He has a
Speaking up,
bad
and
track
she
record.
flips
He's twice
the
risen.
scimitar
I mean, twice as
around.
likely.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to change my style here. They keep me in too close. I'm trying to get like a spear or something.
I'm still getting into fighting shape. You hold on to those for now.
So we all look at
All right,
rest.
and she
And-
hands the scimitars over to you. Can you swing scimitars?
I can swing anything.
Do you want them?
I mean, you're pretty good with the scimitars, aren't you?
I'm better with the great sword, quite honestly.
Me
These ones
too.
just light up like the sun.
That is nice. It'll take them for now.
Emmrys experimentally.
Let's
Previously, you saw him like cast a very like wizard sort of like spell,
Mm-hmm.
and now he just sort of and a rapier appears in his hands. We're level. The boys are level 9.
That was Mira's face, not my face.
Yeah, but just double checking that the boys are level 9.
Yeah.
So he uses Pact of the Blade to summon
Uh.
a rapier.
Alright, Bruno, wake me in a bit. I'll take second watch.
Bruno is like, Bruno's like, these chosen ones.
It has a sort of like black meteoric looking blade to it. Basket hilt that once again has these sort of like motifs of flame sort of like layered over them. It has this sort of like layered appearance over the handle that, depending on the way that you look at it, could look like it's suggesting flame, sort of like the symbol right there on the right side of that picture. Or it could look like molten rock that is sort of like crashing over it.
So nothing sinister.
I mean, it's Rurik related, so you're gonna find it sinister no matter what.
You know,
He does that and then
Bruno,
just sort of lets
at
it
this point, it's
crumble.
kind
in
of
his
like the goalie saying, "Oh, those football players."
Pretty much.
Kieran literally says this as he's like,
I didn't get it.
whatever sport is in this world.
Alright, Zeke,
People
get
still kick
over
balls.
here. I need your body gate.
Okay. Girls are.
Yeah. The brothers.
Mira, get over here. I need your body heat.
Mira was already on her way over.
Great.
Mira curls
she's
up
sort
with
of like
Mira curls up with the two dogs.
she's sort of like, would you guys, you know, if you wanted, since it's
Get in here.
Kieran's looking like,
Buddy,
sweet, weird, or Tuesday.
Fanfic potential.
And
not
as
with these two.
and as we're like, do I want to do this right now or not? That's too funny not to, and I've already brought it up above table. As Enu is taking every watch as per usual. But as we're sort of like drifting off, I presume like near like in this like pile, Emmrys, you like feel Emmrys like sort of like squeeze your arm a little bit. Also, just in case we both die and I don't get to tell you this again, I'm gay. Good night.
Yeah!
That makes so much sense.
It's like literally there's a light bulb of like, nope.
Mira is huddled up with both of you, sort of one arm protectively around each one, and so she's sort of leaned in close to you, and she was like, "You didn't know? It wasn't obvious."
Scratches his head.
With his foot. Sorry.
Zeke is an incredible tracker. He has marvelous abilities of deduction.
Good tracker, bad track record, apparently. Well, I'm not gay. And then he lays on Mira.
She scritches your hair behind your ear, and she goes, "Sorry, you keep starting."
Yeah, no. And
Wait, are you gay? Who's gay? Sound off!
What? I think Emmrys like fully sits up and like smacks your head like,
Ow.
don't, not like that.
Right now,
Subtlety.
Zeke, I'm
Subtlety.
attracted to sleep.
Blow yourself. Blow yourself. Perfect.
Sorry, I was only not answering because I was waiting for Emmrys to get to say what he was trying
Yeah,
to
no,
say.
it's like Zeke also has very strong ideas about things, and he was very sure that I was going to find a very pretty girl someday.
She's like laying with her head sort of knocked against your head, back against the dome. Does the dome hold you? No, you can't lean against the dome, right?
No,
Y'all are just in a trio leaning against each other. And she goes, "We're all really stupid when it comes to our siblings." And she goes, "As for me, it's the person, not the package." And she conks it up.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
Emmrys casts message to Zeke and goes, "Don't fuck it up. If you try, don't fuck it up."
So we're hopefully all getting a long rest, right?
We're certainly trying.
Yes.
Do I get to mark off this fatigue marker?
Not until the rest is over.
Who's taking first watch?
Bruno.
Bruno and Enu. Enu's taking all watches. Who's taking second watch?
Kieran.
Kieran is taking second watch, and Enu. Third watch.
You'll take third watch.
Gwain will join you.
Alright. Mira will join Runo then. No, because she won't calm count. She'll take second watch.
Zeke takes no watch.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're
No,
also-
y'all need to sleep.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we
No
yeah,
watch.
Yeah,
Sleep the
no
whole day.
watches for the boys. Yeah.
No watches for the
aggressive.
Windscar brothers.
That's fine.
At some point in the night,
Oh,
the
God.
not in the night, in the guard, in the midst of the guard, the scritches turn to something more
Sizable.
robust. And a couple things happen. One, you do hear a skittering. You feel it before you hear it, Bruno. From other halls and rooms in the temple that eventually make their wandering way toward all of you guys. You see creatures, skittering creatures about the size of a large dog, strange and jagged and icy. And then eventually something cracks through the door. It doesn't bring the whole door down, but it breaks pieces of it through enough for something large and shambling.
Oh, I know something didn't just break my lady's door.
God.
To make its way in, and it pulls itself in, and it has white fur over leathery white skin, and a huge long face with two humongous tusks, one of them broken off on the end, and pointed ears, and it crawls and clatters towards you all and does try multiple things, like the skittering things try as well, more in curiosity and interest, climbing over the dome, seemingly drawn by your warmth. It does come over and bash with a stone at the dome for a while, but not finding a way in. Crawls over to one of the walls and curls up next to it in a huge huddle because it is a large creature. And falls
Now is gonna be looking as like
Time for the team animal companion, guys. Let's go.
Whereas we're like another night, right?
Nah.
Just another
Just
Sunday.
another Sunday.
Just like
It's Wednesday, my dude.
Would this creature have any resemblance to any of my siblings?
I was thinking it actually does bear a resemblance to one of you. Who was the one? I'm trying to think. Shalin, or whatever her name was, that I wrote down and for some reason could never remember.
Yeah.
But your drow sister, what was she
She was like,
combined with? It was something huge.
she was huge. She was gigantic.
I've got it in my notes.
Yeah,
I'll remember.
so I know who you're talking
You definitely have a sibling that has been mixed with the blood of this thing.
Cool.
So if Inu wants to make a survival or a nature check to see if she recognizes what it is,
Yeah, why not?
she can. I don't know if she would know the name for it, but I can give you some information about it.
Yeah, which I think that's
White wolf.
how Enu works, yeah.
I need to put her siblings' names in Inu's
Yeah.
thing. so
Honestly,
I can
yeah,
find it for you.
because honestly, I would also like to. You said nature or survival?
Survival, whichever one.
Okay. Let's do survival. How about that?
And you can, Zeke, if you want to, since this is one of your... Oh, no, you're sleeping. You're not taking watch.
Well, this inspiration token has fallen completely apart.
Oh no.
Oh, did it fall apart?
Yeah, I mean, the
Hey!
plastic
that's
is
all-
intact, but
to
the
use...
two pieces.
Oh, I see. I'll paint it. Or I'll like
Yeah,
paint it
so
black.
sorry about that, nonetheless.
No, why? I thought it literally fell apart, and I was about to be like, hey, to use a thing until it can be used no more, there's a beauty in that.
There's true. That'll be a 15 for that survival check.
15? Not bad, not bad.
you want to just throw out these pieces, Shajay?
I'll throw them out. Yeah, no worries. Everything left.
It's not my fault, but I still feel bad about it.
And you shouldn't.
Yeah.
I understand that feeling very well.
Yeah, I'll
and
get
within
over
it say, do not feel bad. You've done nothing wrong. Okay. So, any response to that, Bruno?
But yeah, I mean, I think Enid's also like, when you
That
rest,
was a terrible watchman.
when you rest, I'll have an eye on it at all times. Don't worry.
You know, of all the things I've seen so far, you're the least of things I worry about. Good night.
Before you do that, she does briefly kind of like prod you and be like,
I have it on here. Shale.
Shale, there we go. Yeah, you had it.
Droshnok is the one that would
Droshnok.
have reminded you of this creature.
Okay.
That was one of your brothers.
Cool.
And the things that I will give you about it is that I don't know that she would know that perhaps she overheard the following priest talking, but he had troll affects intermixed
Okay.
with himself.
Cool.
So that you recognize this creature as some manner of troll.
Would you mind dropping that into my character channel?
Absolutely. Also, your siblings are in your character channel. I'm gonna pin it so we can find it.
Perfect. That's great. As you sort of say, like, you're the thing I'm like the least worried about. She sort of gets a little too close to you. Says, what about the rest of them?
Is like in order of ranking?
Just in general. You travel a lot with these people, and you've done a lot to watch their backs. Do you feel like they're watching yours too? Do you feel safe here?
I feel safer with them. Will I ever feel truly safe? Probably never.
Why?
Enu, I come from the way that I grew up. The way that I grew up, everything, and for the things that I have done, there are many things that cannot forgive me. Sometimes I cannot forgive myself. So I try every day to do better than what I was, so that maybe one day I can forgive myself. I understand Emmrys more than most for his decision and what powers he had to wield. Sometimes we do not get to choose what kind of power we wield. Sometimes we just have to make the best of it. Sometimes we're born that way.
That's why you understand me.
Enu, I do not think you are a bad person by any means. You care about family. You care a lot about your siblings. And while your siblings are not typical than most siblings, what was put upon them was not their choice. Choice is probably one of the most powerful powers out there. And right now, as much I would love to choose safety, it is not quite there yet.
it, don't you?
Every night.
And you'll let me be there with you.
Yes. I am the chosen Messiah.
She gives a smile to that.
Which I was winking at them. Just kidding. Yes.
Can I ask you permission for something?
Sure.
It's something that I would like to call you, if that's alright.
Sure.
Brother.
Roto's gonna turn around and hide a tear. And it's like,
Stealth check. No.
I was like, I don't think I could beat her perception. Like, I will be more than happy to call you sibling.
I'm just double checking that I'm getting these signs right. You like turn around this way. She fully like scuttles around to you and goes,
Okay. Gonna give my hands. I'm assuming that's what you want.
and she moves your hands. Hold one of them like this. Side. Sister. Okay.
If you're asking about the others, I worry for Emmrys, but not for the reason everyone else worries about. I worry in how he is finding himself. He just came back in a new power of one that we all have our doubts on. And I think he is worried about who he will become. Or if he is even himself. I worry for Zeek. While powerful, I worry about his emotions. As passion is a powerful weapon, it is a double-sided weapon that can hurt as much as it can give power strength. Kieran. Kieran,
Oh.
I do not fear for Kieran. Kieran has grown a lot. Just on how he has spoken about Illy shows that there is more than blindfold faith. Talking about blindfold faith, I do worry about you a little bit. I do not fear or worry about his pact of protection. But similar to Zeek, I do worry about his passion sometimes. While I do fear for us, every day gets a little less fearful.
Get your rest. May you wake up to safety.
We can only pray.
That's my job. Rest. I'll wake up the next one.
We're in a little bit to sleep.
Probably,
You do
probably a
all-
little. You're conscious when you're trancing?
Semi-conscious, yeah.
Yeah. So, before she goes and gets the next person, I don't know if she knows that. So she definitely thinks that you're a little farther gone than you probably are when she gives you a kiss on the forehead.
No.
And then I'll do the next person gonna watch.
Okay.
You do all wake up at some point in time, startled awake by the bashing of the giant creature with giant stone upon the dome. But a moment is held, the dome holds, the creature scuffs off to go to sleep. At that point in time, you do, anyone with perception and desire does note other creatures scuttling around the sanctuary come in here for warmth, and finding most of the warmth at your dome, numerous of them settle around the dome space where you've created a little bit of a cocoon of warmth, but nothing gets in.
And the second watch. So Mira's taking the second watch too?
Sure, yeah.
Alright.
Either her or Ricard. Was there one particularly that you would have wanted to take watch with?
Well, Mira's present right now, so
True,
that works out.
facts. The facts.
I think we can take that one in one hit.
Oh, most definitely. I think either of us alone could take that one in one hand.
That one points at the big thing. Probably 4.
I think if you got the right angle, you could do it in one. I've seen some of your swings seem a lot harder than the others. Like they have a lot more going behind them.
There's some variance, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what
You're a
that's
little
all.
more it's
I'm more consistent across
God
the board.
stuff. Yeah.
It's just the chosen one shit.
Some extra juice behind the few.
Oh, yeah. See, I feel like my median is higher. But,
Oh, absolutely.
you know, because I'm more consistent across the board, but definitely goes lower than your highest.
But your reliability in battle is really, I mean,
Please.
in some of us we vary heavily, but you're always, it's nice. It's good.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Yeah, I try. I've worked really hard. You
Well,
you
yeah,
clearly
obviously.
have too. Do you train with the Legion at all?
Well, I wasn't there very long, actually. I just kind of showed up in a few days, a couple of weeks later. Yeah.
Where'd you learn your fighting?
Yep. Honestly, some innate, some honestly just kind of caravan guard
Just
work.
knew?
Well, some.
That's
Yeah, kind of like you'll know some magic. A sword felt right, you know.
Do you? Sorry, above table. Remind me. Do you use a greatsword?
He uses the sun sword,
Or
but
yeah,
he did
but is
use.
it a one-handed or two-handed?
He uses it one-handed.
One-handed.
Sword and
Yeah.
board, yeah.
And that's your preferred.
Always.
Have you ever tried a two-handed weapon?
I've tried a variety of things actually.
Yeah.
I do like a good greatsword.
Right. I know it comes. I know it comes without the benefit of the shield, but there's nothing like it.
There isn't.
Right.
It did grow. The utility of a shield did grow on me.
Right.
You could, get your friend to the side, or
Listen,
you
I
can
mean,
block a lot.
That's fair. I didn't consider the friend thing. I was about to say that I could give you some tips on maneuvering to just if you can get out of the way of a sword more often, you can drop the shield and.
I'm a little less on the nimble side, but you're right. I've always needed to work on my footwork.
Different styles for different folks.
well,
You don't need
both.
to do that as much if you have a shield to glance off of.
Well,
And
both
like you said, you can't throw. I guess I can
yeah.
throw an arm up to protect a friend, but
By the
I
way.
have done that before.
Oh.
Look at that, and she shows you like a large scar across her forearm.
Oh.
Good one, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. It's a hard arm to hack through.
It is. I
Yeah.
try to make it so.
Hey, a success. By the way, I don't excuse Elliot. I just can't.
That was totally from.
That's
I knew exactly where you were going. I was with it. Her face face though does like very clearly. She's a pretty guileless person, so pretty easy to read. Fall from the like, man, I thought we were talking about chill sword buddy things. And like gets somber. But you were saying you don't excuse Elliot.
Vengeance has almost swallowed me before, and I can't let it have me again.
She pauses for a long moment. So it's not just because she's hot.
Honestly, a woman does lose some appeal after she stabbed your friend to death.
One would hope so. That's the hope. And how much, like, is that factoring in at all? Like, be straight with me. Like, 50. What percentage? Have you considered
Honestly,
if that's factoring in?
I've never known if I would be able to settle down. I don't think about it much. I saw in her the joy I thought could be mine.
Okay, so it's more like a religious thing. It's actually harder for me to understand.
But obviously she doesn't have everything right.
I hear you, Kieran. I know that she seems like she's sort of struggling through some very present anger. From all that I have experienced with you, I see your good heart. And I believe you that you don't excuse her and that you are also angry. I'm trying to hold space for the good intent and the grace that you're offering. I don't have that same nuance of mind. For me, if someone hurts one of my friends, nothing else matters. I don't care what side she's on. I don't care what cause she's behind. I don't care why she did it.
That makes you a very good friend. I do think, though, I lost everything once, and it turned my heart to darkness. What would happen to me if I lived as long as her and lost as much? Who would I be?
That is a gracious thing to consider. But most of us don't get to live very long at all in this world. To cut off someone else's life when you've gotten to live one so long seems all the worse to me.
There's something for that.
Listen, you lived out in these settlements. You've been, you said, out in scouting parties. You were clearly a protector of your home and your settlement and your people. In places like these, in times like this, all we have is each other. If we don't have each other, if we can't trust each other, if we don't take care of each other, I just think it's all lost anyway.
And I know it sounds like a perversion of that, but in part, that's why I can't kill her. But it was betrayal. And if we ever see her again, I will never trust her again.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, right?
Let's hope we don't necessarily have to. If she has a part to play, perhaps she will play it on her own.
I think if she was going to play it on her own, then we wouldn't have met her in the first place. But, here's to hoping for good things. You're not going to turn your sword against me, are you?
Should that ever happen, I am not me any longer.
Be a good fight, though.
The best.
How do you think would win?
I don't know, but the other would need a drink.
That one, I think I could stop.
No, I
just
mean the
with my
winner
foot.
would need a drink. Yeah, well, which one?
Yeah,
that you were pointing
she was just pointing to one of the smaller skitter. I say smaller, dog-sized skittering things outside. I don't think I would even need my sword for that one.
Dog,
Oh.
creature,
I don't even think you'd need your whole foot.
Across the other side of the dome, very quietly, Enu says to herself, Mira would win.
Mira, oh, I forget that she's awake. Fuck.
She's like facing away from you guys.
She's like,
There's just an eyeball at
She's
the
like,
back
man,
of her
I
neck
love
that's
you.
open enough.
but she's so goddamn creepy. She looks like most of the things we fought for like 1,000,000 years.
She bends over backwards to like look at you guys.
There's a lot of immediate visceral feelings that I gotta get over.
You knew I have to thank you. You consistently broaden my concept of what a person can be.
That's so great. I'm putting that on.
She just gives you a big old smile.
I thought when you said like turn neck, I thought it was like, oh, she's pulling a Yule and she just turned her neck.
No. No. I think actually for her it's like relatively tame. Like it's not like her neck breaks or anything. It's literally just like she's sitting facing away from you guys and then just like bends backwards. So for her it's actually
It's like a yoga stretch.
yeah, functionally. She's trying to do something that she knows will not make Mira as uncomfortable, but still can't help herself.
I love that they're both like trying with each other. Like Mira is actively trying not to be uncomfortable, and Enu is actively trying to not make her uncomfortable, and both are only succeeding to a certain
Yeah,
to a certain degree. But like the heart is there.
Fucking love Mira. Sorry, like I'm just feeling that through this session, just how much I fucking love her.
Mira's great.
Love your character.
Love ride or die.
Yule, you got anything to say overnight?
Yeah. Any other?
Molting?
Say,
I don't know if you saw the gift that I sent for him, but I thought it was great. Your
the
picture
Iago?
was yeah, the
was
Iago one.
I'm molting!
So pissed off that I'm molting.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, who does Yule take watch with again? Gwain.
Gwain.
Do y'all discuss anything?
Yes, actually, something very important.
Oh shit.
Gwain, I take it that you were leaving us.
Yeah.
It's been on your face the whole time.
Which part of the many tears?
Look, I can't begin to identify with what a man at a time must be feeling. But I know that you see something when you look at Seraphine, and it is something completely off our calendars. So I don't blame you. So I do have a request. Should you return, Yule produces a scroll. Yule has calligraphy supplies, and he's been working on a side project.
Okay, alright.
Who?
And he gives you this scroll. He says, there are only 2 copies of this. I keep one, and you now have the other. I have documented every miracle that has occurred on this quest. It's important that people know about them, and I want you to take that to Nakua and give it to Pandrosia so so that people may know what has happened, so that my people may know, not just what has happened in the Temple of Rhiannon, but what has happened to the world and what we have done here.
It's just like it's all folded up, and then on the top it's written Oleander.
Oleander.
It's like one of like the like big beautiful like illuminated O.
Yes.
Yes.
It's almost ironic that the man out of time and in history himself brings the history back to them.
I think we will even find an entry for Gwain the Gallant.
Can I read it? Of course. I'll take a minute to go through it while we're sitting and watching.
The preamble, it goes something like, so the eyes of Leander have witnessed miracles from not one but many gods.
We'll close it up after reading it all.
And I'll also add, it's like beautifully like medieval illumination all over, and it's got like the illustration of Zeek giving the sunlight armor to the heart of the forest. And
Oh, great! Gwain's finally getting caught up with all the special details. That is so cool.
yeah,
That's
so
so beautiful. And that feels very like Gwain is getting a very Gwain-esque version, like, of the.
Yeah.
That just feels very like Shakespearean and
Yeah.
like Chaucer sort of.
That's really fun.
I'm so curious now. What does it say about Bruno?
Bruno the Redeemed.
With an illustration of the starlight shining
Oh yeah.
down upon his sword.
Cutting through the literal darkness.
Cutting through the
right.
darkness.
You may rest assured on my life. I shall see it done.
You may take these tales and you may sing them as your own, but I ask that this scroll stays with Pandrogen.
Do you have any more ink and paper on you that I can borrow?
You'll
You
dig
trusted me
around
with this
and,
question. I'd like to trust you with one.
pulls out some calligraphy supplies. Yes, I do have some.
I don't know if I have that spell.
Craft
Let's
night.
find out. Let's find out. Let's go back to
Pluck a
Gwain's
feather
character
and-
sheet.
Amazing.
Some ink.
Man, that would be so sick to be able to pluck your own feathers. and
do
use
have
it
that
as a
spell, correct? I'm gonna use Prestidigitate to basically make, because Gwain's not an artist, but he does know how to use magic, so he'll Prestidigitate what his like mind's eye picture onto the paper, because you can make arcane symbols, and then he'll ink trace on top of that, and he is gonna give you the drawing of a handful of people, what they look like. And then he's going to write down some notes about all of them.
That's
Let's
a
go
first
back
person.
to it. I'm getting there. Sorry, not
Nothing
playing
needs
this
to
song
remember
already.
the ominous wind underneath all of them. It's
Right.
Yeah, I mean like.
I kind of like it though
Yeah,
because
I
it,
dig
it
it.
feels both apropos to where
okay.
you guys are sitting and like makes it feel more like camping out and sharing
Yeah,
stories
it's awesome. I love it so
while,
much.
while
Yeah.
huddled
Right.
against something,
Yeah.
you know.
It's so good. Like, de-inspiration for atmosphere.
Bruno's be like, guys, what are we doing with the horde of monsters around us?
So there are 6 figures. One which you would recognize pretty immediately as the commander. And then one you would recognize her because or at least the mask that he draws alongside it as the figure that we fought at the Blood Lake that I was very hell-bent on getting their remains. Then there are 4 more. There's a small girl, a tall dude with deer antlers, a dark elf, and a strong guy who looks a lot like Zeek, but instead of having wolf ears, he's got little dragon horns. And I don't know, he'll hand that up, he'll fold it up and hand it to you. I don't know if you will run across any of these people, but if you do, they are all of the First Crusade. Some of them may yet still be alive. I hope that they are. At least 3 of my companions. One lies over there, though she seems to have forgotten who she is. But her and 2 others were of races that can live a long time. And they may yet still be here with us. He'll point at the strong guy. I doubt he is with us still. I think he aged at a normal rate, so unless by some strange circumstance that I found myself in, then he will also likely be gone. This one, he's gonna tap at the small girl. Smaller than halfling. Guys, just a halfling, not a child.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll say.
That was
Yeah,
not
my bad.
clear.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
It's a halfling girl.
Okay.
He'll tap
Small
it,
and
but this is what most concerns me, and I don't know how to put this, but no, it's funny. I listened to you all talk tonight about losing faith and holding faith and betrayal and not betrayal, and it's a lot of debate on all of that, but it's a very similar circumstance that led to my imprisonment in time. One of my companions also lost hope, faith, and where one of yours decided to take matters in her own hands and, well, hurt and ultimately kill one of your own. Hecate didn't intentionally do that. In fact, I think she wanted to bring us into what she saw as salvation, but it wasn't. Sorry, this is a long, strange way to put this. It's just hard to explain. She started to change. Not emotionally, but like physically, spiritually. Something in her soul, I don't know.
Change, maybe. Are you speaking of her?
No, maybe. I don't know. Like a much. She's not like. Are you still awake?
Yeah.
Neither's
Yeah.
always awake.
She's always
I'm
awake.
just backing you over.
Yeah. She comes over and sits down
It
crisscross.
was in the temple,
These cross episodes.
in Mimu's temple, where this all unfolded, and I suspect that they do. Clearly, they change forms, and I don't know how much that is external versus internal in the spirit and the soul, but I could tell something had changed in her. And last I saw her, she broke and then wandered out into the wilderness.
Where? In what direction?
I don't know. Just, out of the temple. I have no evidence to point to anything, but something in my heart tells me that she is still alive, and that she is still lost. And as the beacon of Leander, I thought perhaps you might be able to find her.
What would you have me do if I had found her?
I'll leave that to your own judgment. But if I were to give you an answer, I would say bring her peace. One way or another.
We'll do what I can. But
Let her know I'm sorry that I failed her.
mean, you didn't fail anyone. You did not.
You know, it's signed to you. If I see her, I'll help him.
You see this guy, he's gonna touch the dude, the tall guy with the deer antlers. He's gonna feel like an enemy at first. He's not. He's a nice guy. He's just...
Antagonistic?
No, he gives off an evil vibe. He's a good guy, but like,
In the way that
he's
you all perceived evil in
little
me.
like Inu. But you're like unsettling.
like,
so you're a good person, but unsettling. He's a good person, but feels savage.
Do
And
you want me to drop pictures of these people as you're talking?
oh sure, yeah, if you can, that'd be great. His name's Folga.
Yule looks at Inu
Okay.
and then looks at you. It's like, I don't understand. There's nothing. Inu looks normal.
I don't
She
always.
grows wings out of like 1,000 hands.
That's not normal.
That's not normal. I mean, who knows? Maybe that's normal nowadays. I don't know. I've
Sticks a
been
wing up
in
and
stone
looks at
100
it.
years, and the only people I've socialized since have been you guys. So, heck if I know what's normal.
It looks pretty. I mean, she does it pretty regularly. That's
What is
Feels
this?
like, I don't know what's...
Horrid! What is this?
What?
that's what
Okay.
Yule looks like.
What Yule looks
He's
like.
sad.
He's sad.
Response to him
Teammates
him
are-
I hate
having
that.
this thing right now.
This is you after all the bullshit.
People take to my.
I love the concept that he was like, I don't know what's normal for humans. Like,
Yeah.
Some of them
my
do
people
take
are
to my
owlings.
as well. Mira,
Not,
for
not
example.
quite as grand a quest as the one you've handed me. It's just personal. But
Well, a personal quest from Gwain the Gallant, first captain, the first crusade. That sounds pretty impressive.
I thank you. You have made me feel a lot less alone in this group. Despite being surrounded by warriors and a warrior myself, I never really visioned myself as a warrior. And that's not how I don't feel at home with other warriors. I feel at home with other people who hold faith and joy.
And it seems warriors are very comfortable with you. I would just say that perhaps us non-warriors need someone like you to stand for us in a world of violence, hate, and where you have presence. Take it. You are a figure of legend, it seems, even among the Legion of Light. And perhaps you may steer influence in some way that they can become a better organization.
I've been in stone for 100 years. And I gathered tonight that not everyone approves of the Legion of Light.
I think some
Speak
of us,
plainly, for I will not be able to read through riddles.
I think some of us are
How would
just-
you see it improve?
I think some of us are just weary of a world of light and nothing else.
Wait, real quick, maybe a performance check for these sketches.
You look at
However
it,
lower
like,
you are from the DC,
personality.
Shishay's gonna post them in lower and lower quality on Discord.
Type in the hashtag, take this picture but make it look like shit.
Natural 1 and it's just 4 pixels.
I'm checking a couple specific things.
Go. Nope.
Control 1, it's the image not loaded.
I'm good.
Error
I'm good
404.
with this. 26.
26? Alright.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
by trying to find inspiration for.
The fucking
Whoa.
Mona Lisa, guys.
Make me an investigation check.
Oh shit.
You gonna recognize one of these features, I swear. That'd be wild.
The Lord.
Is this
It's not-
something
it's
where
not-
second set of
it's
eyes
not
would be helping
something
you?
else, but that'd be weird.
20.
You're not sitting over there with them,
No.
right?
Gwain invited me over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh? 20? Yeah, you can make. I don't think you're helping each other, but you can make your own separate investigation check
Okay.
if you desire.
I think in that case, no. I think that this would be something about like making sure that I'm like
Yeah.
a second set of eyes helping him with something, but I don't
It's
think.
really more of a passive investigation, if anything, actually.
Okay.
So, what's your passive investigation?
Pretty terrible.
Yeah,
Roll
my-
so well. Let him keep his roll.
Fair enough. I'm just checking some things. I think that what you would notice is that Althea, when he gives you guys the sketch of Althea. First of all, his sketches are very well done, like very impressively artistically rendered. He is an artiste in multiple ways, and his sketch of Althea looks just like your girl Seraphine, but with darker hair, and no eye patch. 20.
Can I borrow to inspire him? Fire to inspire. Bless. Guidance.
Through the sketches.
I'll write you.
Secrets.
Secrets of
You said we're not fighting this boar, though.
Speaking of which, I
Don't
sent
find the
you the secret of Leander that Yule has remembered.
Figure it. Let me see if this is something I need to wake everybody up.
Bruno is like, as he requires less rest, and everybody else starts to like wake up probably halfway through like the third shift, and like, oh shit, these things are still here.
They haven't left now.
We might have to kill them all. Sleep bug.
You cast sleep on it?
No.
No,
Okay.
I don't have that.
Amy walks over and matches their motions.
It's like a fish in an aquarium.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like curious.
Bruno's you managed to scheme on like how the fuck to get out of this shit.
This one's Foga.
No
Fucking
one will
chow.
ever know that. No one will
Sorry.
Oh no.
That's why it's secret.
Nani?
Not even Gwain.
Not even Gwain in his
In this moment of like heartfelt
Aww! So it's deep. It's
fucking.
real
Deep
deep.
lore, my god.
There's a like
What if-
it's
what
a
if I
it's a
bullshit
secret
say-
given out at the rite of passage of a follower of Leander.
So,
There is no secret ingredient.
There is no secret ingredient. I was the dragon warrior the entire time.
Soylent Green.
That's what's happening in that town. Scary.
Spooky.
No.
there we go. That's true.
Oh man. Hate when that happens.
What?
When you are trying to put something like a thing with a picture, but you've taken too long and now it puts your
Well,
name
at
in
least so that
between.
it's good on this side.
Oh good, I'm gonna still fix it for me.
So. Okay.
Did we figure out what his investigation role told him?
Yes.
I wrote him.
Oh,
Yeah.
so he knows.
I
Alright, then continue. Let us continue roll.
Okay, so you told me about the halfling, whose name I forget.
I think it's Hecate.
Well, it's just
Hecate, yeah.
thing. Let me read. Hecate. You told me about Fogo, and of course
Yeah.
Althea.
Yeah.
What about Lactus?
Yeah, Lactus is a dark elf, so he might be alive. Theoretically, because he could still be alive. Oh, you want to know about him? Is that what you're...
Yes.
Paige is asking right now.
Yes.
Okay. He's a humble guy and loyal. He and I were close. I didn't ever judge him before. He got a lot of shit for looking the way he looked. In a Legion of Light.
Yes.
Since I was one of the few who didn't treat him like shit, we became good friends, and then when I had to create the first crusade, of course I brought him with me. He was always very reliable and helpful. Very loyal. Very good on the loot. I don't remember what else you wrote about that character.
There's something about that face.
Oh, I better go fucking look at my notes. He acted as our party guide. He's much like Bruno, very stealthy. He just could blend in the darkness very well. I know he used to play mind games with the enemy if they're intelligent enough to understand such things. He would like stalk them in the night and then just leave small signs that he was there, watching them, hunting them, get them panicked or restless, or before we would attack.
I see your looks, Alex.
Something about that face. I don't know. Anyway.
Something about it like you recognize him? Something about it like he's very attractive?
No. I'm not homophobic. Let me just say that.
Sound off, who's gay?
Sound off! Who's gay?
I'm keen.
Emrys wakes up with a sword in his hand.
Shadowblade and bisexual light. I'm very supportive. A broad range of lifestyle choices. It's just something evokes an unknown feeling, and I can't place it. I don't know. I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have even brought it up.
No, it's good. Sometimes our spirits know before our minds do. Let us just take this as a sign that perhaps he is still walking this earth and influencing things. Some way or another. He didn't want to be seen, he's not seen. As stereotypically these things, so yeah.
I can't see things that don't want to be seen, so I'm of no help there. But I will keep my eye out.
If you figure out what eludes you in this moment, you know my name. Reach out to me if you can. Also, I'll check in on you guys every so often, so don't die. Keep everyone alive.
That's my pledge. With my own life.
Can I give you a tip? Don't get hit by a beam of light that turns you to stone. Makes it very hard to keep all your friends alive.
Yes. I can imagine. I fancy myself more of medic in those situations anyway. So often do the most
I
good.
offered for you to do an investigation check if you want.
Okay. Got it. May I? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
He puts the papers down, and now you see them.
Yeah. Character
Oh,
dice.
dice reroll.
No fucking way.
What?
No fucking way. Look at it.
It is
Nat 20.
not a nat 20.
Let's go.
You absolute bitch!
It's a nat fucking 20.
I love that it's the moon
Shit.
too. That's so good.
You can DM me.
Come here.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking nat 20 bitches. You bitches. All you Titans Rising bitches. Anybody who's watching this. This is at you. All of you too. God damn it. Trying to sprinkle in cool fun.
Yeah, I wrote in with Lacus that he was less concerned about the mission, was just fiercely loyal to Gwain. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Gwain being one of the two people who did not judge him
Alex's senses are tingling.
over the curse.
Like senses a ting. Okay. Okay.
Blah,
I think
blah.
I'm.
But he was
picking
quite
up on
kind.
something. Well,
Rena's asleep.
Pax. We love Pax.
hello. This is you. Get the fuck up.
Oh, that makes so much more sense. Okay. What does he look like?
Who? The guy we're talking about right now? That's him. Yeah, we have Lactus here. This was the one I had for Althea.
Yeah.
Oh god, I should do that. Pax. See, this is just Tiefling Zeek.
Tiefling thirst traps.
Yeah, Pax is a bear trap entirely.
Gratuitous sweat.
He's a party tech. Or was a party tech.
It's funny that you wrote to Alex, because Alex is over there looking at me, swinging
Yeah.
around Peter's head.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, senses are tingling.
I fucking love this die.
I'm glad it works for you.
It rolls really well
God
sometimes.
damn it! The times that I'm like, I'm gonna sprinkle in some spice into this moment, and people are like, nat 20!
Lock in, nat 20.
I'm like, ah!
You fucked up your lord.
That's
yeah.
the worst part about being a DM. It
It's
really
great.
is.
I love it. I did. I dropped it to Eden.
Does Inu have any sort of facial response? Okay. Sorry.
That's so Enu.
That's perfect.
That is so valid to
That's
you.
so Ed.
Does she say anything, or does she keep her own thoughts at this moment?
That's a great question. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yule looks at you and says, "Yeah, do I know this person?"
What a loaded question.
Why would I know that?
It's just, I mean, this person seems very familiar in some way, but also a total stranger in another. I've never seen them before.
Have you met many dark elves?
The only drow.
Perhaps you met like his children. It has been 100 years.
The only drow that the two of us know in common would be Alien and my sister, Shale.
Shale. And Ellen.
Which one was
How
Shale?
long ago was?
Peter's asking. Which one was Shale? Was she the
Shale
giant
was
one?
the giant
Okay.
one that had
Yeah,
like
that's the one
the
that we
monstrous
definitely
body
remember.
and the drow face.
But you sort of pressing this way, she kind of like tilts her head the other way. He does look like Alien, though. More like Alien than Shale. Even before Shale was...
How long ago was was it the last time you saw like this?
Let's go. You know, before I was trying.
100 years. Yeah.
So.
Fair. Dumb question.
It's okay. We're very tired.
I am very tired, but this is interesting. This is interesting.
This is interesting.
Mystery to solve. Let's play some music. We can run up.
You finish your guard, your watch.
Let's go start playing a song.
You play out the rest of the guard. Do you actually play music?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get knocked down.
Wayne starts.
Oh wait. There's monsters outside.
I was second guessing that decision myself.
Yeah.
But I'm asleep,
you're
so I wasn't gonna say anything.
Gosh, should I don't think we used to play music and we keep the monsters away. Maybe if I play, they'll all just get the fuck out.
Elliot also disappeared into a cloud of darkness.
Can you do that?
Kind of.
She kind of had NPC magic going on sometimes.
And
You saw. I've.
Sorry, that was a mistake.
Wayne the Gallant. And same music.
Okay, let's be Gwain the Gallant, not Gwain the musician. He's gonna fuck away.
Alright. Pass the rest of your watch. The guard ends. The new guard begins. You wake fully rested. And that is where we will pick up next session.
I have one quick question. No, for next session.
Yeah.
Is the wind howling as we wake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to make me an investigation check, Gwain?
Yeah.
Yours is going to be at disadvantage.
Bitch. Alright.
Can
What is
I
this for?
make it?
What is-
Can I?
You're not looking at his pictures.
Can I-
Oh, not that. I was looking about the outside of the dome.
Yeah, you can make a survival or
Do I know that I'm
perception check.
trying to like intuit something? Can I guidance myself?
You can guidance yourself. I mean, Yule's saying, he's drawing attention to it and saying, hey, there's something about this that seems very familiar.
I just broke my D4 even more.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But it's rolling well for me.
Our D4!
So perhaps our D4 likes it.
It's broken!
That was good. What is this again?
Mechanical question real quick.
Investigation?
So, technically speaking,
Yeah.
Emmrys has a 12 charisma and would need to have a 13 to take those warlock levels. So, 1, would you allow him to just take it anyway?
Yes.
2,
Don't is that.
would you allow me to, would you allow him to dump a sanity for the sake of taking his charisma up by 1?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that would be more satisfying than just like...
Yes to both of those.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm going to need a sanity check from Zeek and Emmrys. I meant to say that
Totally, yeah.
earlier. Yeah.
Oh,
y'all,
yeah.
y'all resurrected motherfuckers.
22 perception.
22 perception. Yeah, the storm has built up overnight as y'all have been sleeping
It's worse.
and is in full roaring gale outside.
22 investigation.
Oh, not bad.
Climb
Yeah,
up.
I will say, that's not a nat 20, and it is a high DC. But like Yule, once Yule draws Gwain's attention to it, before there was no thought, no reason to consider it, but your memory of your compatriots is both the last thing you saw for 100 years and the thing you dwelt on for that 100 years more than anything else. So you have created a very true rendering of your friends in front of you, and as you focus in on Lactus, seeing him now externally instead of just internally, in the same way as Yule, something seems familiar. It just pricks at something in your mind, in a way that just the face of your old friend. So, yeah, and that is where we will pick up next session.
Emmrys succeeded on his sanity.
Wait,
Nice,
well,
good for Emmrys, but you are exchanging.
I made
But you're gonna
the
exchange one.
exchange, so with that his sanity now goes to an 11 and I rolled a 9.
Awesome.
Zeke also succeeded.
Okay, good for both of them.
I got lucky.
You're
My
a
sanity's,
sane boy.
my sanity's not that high.
Who's not sane? It's Inu that keeps going down,
Inu.
right?
Inu-
Where's she at?
Inu's sanity is currently a
Great.
7.
My
But that's
God.
We came out of the opposite spectrums of sanity with our new characters.
it was so because you were like
Thank
an
you.
8.
I rolled a perfect score.
I'm gonna need to start now, probably implementing some consequences for that.
Totally.
That's exciting.
Additionally, we have to talk about the fact that she's a warlock. And even if that's not a warlock in the traditional sense of, you know how like you can be like in D&D as a cleric, you can be a cleric to like a god, but also to a concept or an idea. That's sort of how I've been conceiving of her warlock.
Yeah.
Even though that's not usually the way that warlocks work.
Yeah.
Is like. She is a warlock too. Well, we just need to talk about it because
Yeah.
I want to know what you want.
Yeah,
But
because
one of the aspects
I
of
think it's
warlocks
very cool, like
is
above board.
terms of a pact.
Correct.
Yeah.
Seems like a good side
Yeah,
quest to
Get in on
finish.
that a little bit.
because I think to a certain degree, it's like, you know, we sort of have a similar vibe where it's like we're charisma-based divine casters functionally.
Good
That
bop.
was nice.
Every single one of them.
Yeah, and so in a similar way, it's like we're not.
We're
It's
still not
like
chosen
it's not
one.
faith as much as it is fervor in a certain
Yeah.
way.
By
Yeah.
us.
But nonetheless,
I call myself
yeah,
a bard
I'm a
one.
warlock in
Bard
those
one.
ways. So
Yeah.
I'm totally happy to go over that.
Yeah, because like with a total, like with
That's so fucking dope.
like a cleric or a paladin, like what
Yeah.
you'll give
Like,
it.
I mean, I'm
is
just gonna
faith
play him
and
and nothing
worship
can
and
hang.
service
Yeah.
and
So
stuff.
you should have him as
But
an
with
NPC
something
like
like the very
Yeah.
paladins are, I am
Especially, like,
subservient to an oath,
version
and if I break this oath,
Yeah.
He's
then
so fucking strong.
I break my power.
I have played this last
Similarly, the whole
Yeah.
concept conceptually for a warlock is
Yeah.
I'm
The
doing,
power
I'm
thing, I was so
exchanging
excited
power
for it.
for
And in
something.
general, it's
So,
just a lot
yeah.
of fun.
Considering what,
Yeah, he was
what
a cool
Yeah,
character.
because
He is a
the
cool
thing is,
character.
because
I
there is a
think I
part of me that
might
wants to
replay
sort
or
of
Revenge.
be
something
like,
more power is what I mean.
yeah, because I think that there is part of me that almost
Like,
wants to
same
say
class,
like,
same general vibe of it.
Inu, if I was playing Inu in like a traditional D&D game, then I also imagine that like she would be a warlock who like.
Maybe we
There's a
let
joke
shots.
that gets passed around on Tumblr sometimes that is,
With
it's not terribly ethical, but in a
Gwain
pinch you
and
can pass off a
the-
cursed eye
Some
into a
others
baby.
over that way.
Yes, I've
That's-
seen that.
That's sort of how I feel about Inu
Yeah.
and her pact, in the sense
You
of,
know, what
she
shenanigans are going on
has-
over there?
Yeah.
And,
like, the Valiant
Regional Light,
priests
on the
have
right.
given
Let
her
Michelle come in and get
a
Seraphine.
deep connection
Yeah.
to Folly,
Michelle's always.
but it's
a
one
delight.
that she has never been given the chance to fully understand.
Yeah.
She's only been able to understand it as far as she can go.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, if we want to go and make that more explicit in certain ways,
Yes, between you and I, because I
Yes.
don't think that that it's explicit for Inu,
It's
and I
got
love
magnetic
that
bases
with
in
and
there?
for
I saw
her.
that.
okay, because
But
I
I
was
think
going to
for
say, do you
us-
want to, because I was going to ask you, do you want to be a thing
It's called
where now Inu starts to face that a little bit more?
Could be.
Where, like, now that she's actually,
Thank you again so
You know,
much.
it's
This is
almost
so
like-
cool.
she was in a space
I was
where
just
she was
talking-
so suffused with, like, Valiant faith.
Yeah.
That,
It's
like,
just is.
It just is.
Yeah.
And now that she's out in the world, it's a matter of kind of being like,
or
what are her
Do like
connections to this
a-
power?
Yes,
Did you
I
want
think that
thoughts
that's
on
part of the
Gwain's
reason
side
why I
of the
want
story, sis?
to solidify
Did
it,
you,
is because I think that's a
did
very
Chase
cool
with
thing
me?
for her to explore.
Yeah.
And we gotta understand on our side in order for her to explore that.
Yes.
That's why we gotta
Let's
talk
talk.
Yay.
Yeah.
What?
I will update
I wanna try and do Sub-Zero
Emrys's.
next weekend.
I've been playing a bit fast and loose with Emmrys. I will give you a fully updated sheet
Okay, awesome.
Um,
Thank you.
ASAP.
I'd be excited to do that.
Consider between now and next
Back into
session, above table, whether you guys are planning and determine for ourselves whether you guys are heading, whether you are putting aside your promise and pact to Seraphine and to the Soul Warden and the Church of Soul to set aside your temple missions, or whether you are determined to continue to explore that path and go to the Temple of Rhiannon, so that I can plan for that next session.
Yeah,
and
we're
so
like
that
a
Do
we
you have a
can-
preference?
Not really. I am intrigued. There's intrigue to be found regardless.
Okay.
So what I'm excited about is whatever the group is excited about.
Alright, above.
My preference is to know, so
Yes.
that I can prepare.
But I'm gonna ask a question above board, and then before you answer it, everyone else tell me if they don't want to hear the answer to this question. In which case, you don't answer it.
Okay.
But above board, can we purify all the temples? Is it possible to purify Rourke's temple?
Oh, I don't want to know that ahead of time.
Okay, you
I
don't.
don't-
I think it's much more fun to have Rourke's temple be a big question mark, and that's a very
That's
big
way
risk.
more. Yeah, I don't want to be.
In Kieran's brain, or in my brain too, I don't think it needs. Well, it would need purification in the same way because that
They've all
God's
required
agency
purification.
has not been diminished in this world.
Yeah.
So, like we were going to the other temples to give the old gods a buff, so to speak. I'm going to Rurik to debuff him.
Good point.
That would be Yule's intention as well. And
That
I
would
think
be, yeah.
like I as a player don't want to steer the course of action one way or another. And I feel like Yule has made his case, and we'll do either. If we don't go to Rurik, there has to be consequences for Yule though for it to make sense because of
The dissonance.
yeah. So
Oh,
that
you
would be-
needed to make me a sanity check as well. Sorry, I didn't mean to tell you that after you packed up all your dice, but that was earlier. I was like, oh yeah, I need 3 sanity checks.
I did not succeed that sanity check. So my sanity goes down.
Have you used your dice reroll or the
I
inspiration
have
set in
not
front of you?
actually. I haven't.
You have both those things.
You're welcome.
I
Do
almost
it,
turned
do
in my
it.
inspiration.
I am Gwain for one more session. I will remind you of all
And
your
then there's
buffs.
2 right here.
Thank you, friend.
It was way worse.
Oh,
You need low.
oh.
You need to go low.
Well, now do your dice reroll then.
Oh yeah, I have a dice reroll.
Yeah.
Last
Go
chance.
character.
Okay, and I think the
We're
problem
about
here.
to see
hold
whether
on.
the dice are determined.
Hold on, don't roll yet.
The Yule dice.
Hold.
Roll for what?
We're about to see whether fate has decided. What do you mean? Yeah, what are we holding for?
You know he can just rolled here.
He said hold for
You are not for
superstition.
That's still.
Oh my
Damn,
god,
bro.
yeah.
Fate has
The
spoken.
one
Fate-
time.
Yeah.
Listen,
The one time that we rolled.
Fate said
Well,
this
well,
is
well.
fucking with Yule,
Yeah.
and he is not okay.
Yeah, and I
That-
think it
that's
makes
rough.
story sense for it.
I think it does too. So I really
Yeah.
like that it turned out that way. I love when
The
I
odds.
feel like
A bad one.
the
Yeah.
dice really have decided something
demand.
for the story.
Yeah.
You know? I love that.
Mm.
The dice do be
I mean,
demanding their own agency sometimes.
They
I
do
swear.
be.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you try to throw some story spice in and someone rolls a fucking nat 20. And
Sometimes
the dice
the DM
demand
hits you
it.
7 times,
What
you
are
know?
the consequences of that? It just goes down one.
It goes down one. And they're, when
They're
it
like-
hits, when it starts hitting a low enough number, you start getting sanity consequences, which is what we were talking about, that Enu should have already been getting and is going to start getting now.
What are you doing to
What
my
is
baby
your
sister?
sanity at?
What are you doing to my baby
Yule
sister?
went.
There is also unknown consequences that we're all going to face later.
Okay,
Oh,
Yule went
shit.
down from 13 to 12.
Your baby sister has been fucked up.
Yeah, she's
For her
been
entire
not okay
Yeah,
for a long time.
You wake up as Enu, make her sanity.
Yes.
The facts.
Literally life with PTSD.
Yeah.
Like,
Can I?
straight up, that is part of
TikTok friends, thank you for joining us. My liches, witches, and bitches.
But
Grab us
above
next
board,
time.
I
We
think
are
so.
going to be playing
I
not
think it'd be fun.
everyone
I
here,
think
but
it'd be
me and the Titans Rising group tomorrow night. If you want to join us.
I think almost everybody is like, oh my
What's
God.
happening in Titans Rising?
Ooh,
Oh, people are old. Everyone got aged up.
because of ghosts.
Ghosts made 3
We're all
people old.
emotionally charged.
And they think that that's something that they're chilled to
Some of us
sleep
are
on.
angry,
Let's
some
see
of
if
us
it
are sad,
is.
Some of us are emotionally flustered due to romance.